happy Monday. Or not happy Monday, depending on your situation. Slime, thank you for a watch streak. Clothes, no, it sounds awful. I was actually thinking, yeah, I'm dressed. Yep, I'm dressed. Thought I'd better check that. Because I was wearing, well, I was dressed. I was wearing pyjamas. So, which is, like I'm white, it's 10:30 a.m. here. I have been out. I actually went for a little run first thing this morning, but then what I do is I get home and I immediately put my pajamas back on, because why not? Thank you, love the t-shirt. Thank you. Yes, I have a Dogtanian t-shirt today. Is it double audio or are my earbuds out of sync? Let's have a look. I think it's okay on OBS. I'm a little bit nervous on that front because I have different headphones on than usual, and I know how these things break. I'm not getting double audio. Audio's been quiet since. Okay. Let's turn up the mic. It might. Oh, actually, yeah, it probably was the mic. Is that going to be better? I should have checked the stream the other day and I haven't. But yeah, I swapped headphones. Hold on. Let's say hi to people before I ramble too much. And hey Slime, thank you for being first. And Lou, thank you for being second. And hey Sanguru. And hey Infinity, how are you all doing? Yeah, hopefully audio is a little bit better now. Was in fact the cool. That's good. Yeah, this is kind of an ongoing. The problem is the microphone has a toggle on it, and my microphone doesn't get to live on my desk permanently due to the limited space. So one day everything's going to be in a nice permanent setup way, and everything should go better. Not that I'm putting too much faith into one solution. But anyway, hi everyone. Yes, I have different headphones today. They literally arrived about 30 minutes ago. So I think they are partially set up. They have lighting effects that I can change around. I think if I get it set up at some point, we can actually have a channel redeem that will change the colours. But I haven't got that set up yet because I didn't have enough time. But I can do a few different things. I can make them completely green, which obviously the green screen is gonna do things. At least when I tested it earlier, it made them go kind of see-through. I don't think they have gone see-through actually. But yeah, it's all part of the ongoing thing where in the day job I'm reviewing many different gaming headsets, and today the last two arrived. And it's this pair. The Razer Kraken Kitty version 3 Pro. And what was the other ones that arrived? The Razer Black Shark, I think? Yeah, hold on. Should grab them now. It'll be very faint. Yes, I also have the Razer Black Shark version 3 Pro White Edition. Yeah, so basically I have a huge pile of stuff. Because in the day job I have about 10 different headsets. They're all piled up besides me. If at any point you do want to read a roundup of the best gaming headsets, I'll have one at some point in the day job. Yeah. Where am I at? Hey Jezza, welcome in. I dropped. Oh, I've had that before, Sanguru. Yeah, where my earbuds hate everything, and then you just bung them back in the case, pull them back out, and they just reset. Because we all know if you have cat ears on your headset, you're a pro gamer. Yeah, it's kind of wild to me to think, ooh, they're pro and they have kitty ears. But yeah, we might end up rotating a few different headsets over the coming streams. I'll see how it goes. In the day, I am swapping around. To be honest, it's mostly remembering to do it when streaming. It's generally easy for me to just grab whatever pair are nearest, which at the moment are these very expensive ones from the SteelSeries, which are the Arctis Elite, and they are an insane £599. And basically, they are very good. I will never own £599 headphones after this, but they are rather nice. I kind of want cat ears on my headset, but work might complain in Teams meetings. Yeah, I had a very big work meeting last Thursday, and I'm now thinking, oh, imagine if I got to wear these. Because it was the kind of work meeting where I could have worn them, and I think it would have created quite a talking point. The hell of a marketing straight, it is, because where else do you get little key ears? I used to have the old black and orange Arctis ones that came with like a charging stand. They were excellent, but the mic was a bit meh. I'm sure they're a lot better. To be honest, every gaming headset I've used, the mics are fine. It depends what you're going to do with them. If, say, you're playing a game with a friend, it's fine. If you're streaming, you want a dedicated mic. Yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. Because, for instance, the ones I just waved in your face, the Elite, I played Split Fiction with Crafton a couple of weeks ago, and they were fine for that. I don't think I'd stream with them unless I had no other option. But then a lot of the thing with microphones is also trying to get all the balance right, and a whole bunch of things I don't fully understand, or I kind of understand when I read enough YouTube videos, and then I muddle through. This is not too forward, but you do look really cute and fit, and more radiant energy than I can remember. Oh, thank you, Infinity. That's very kind of you. Hallie is crushing it. Yeah, it's going well. Yeah. Yeah, I went to the gym yesterday. Did a leg day. Up to 152.5 kilos on my leg press. Calf raises, I'm up to 80 kilos. Trying to think what else. A few other bits and pieces. And then I did some lateral raises with, what was it, 7.5 kilo dumbbells and some bicep curls. And then I did some assisted pull-ups because my main aim at the moment is to try and do an unassisted pull-up. And it's going to take time. My upper body is not the best, but I'm going to get there. And it's good for kind of core strength. Oh, and I did a bunch of sit-ups too. I forgot the sit-ups. But yeah, it's been good fun. I feel like the gym has gone a lot better, predictably, since the chaos of January and February, where I was doing a lot of stuff, a lot of physical lifting around my house. And then the last few weeks, kind of the end of February onwards, all I've been doing then is I've been able to focus on my strength training solely on the gym rather than in life. And it turns out they're right, rest days are really important. I mean, I didn't have the opportunity for rest days before, but no, it does make a difference. I've been making some nice gains, and it's been feeling good, and I've been enjoying it a lot. And of course, as a few of you know, I won, what was it, most improved client with my personal trainer in February, which is a particularly good achievement because I wasn't necessarily at the gym as much as I would have liked to be because I was in Amsterdam, and then I was staying at an Airbnb for a bit of it while the house was getting rewired. So yeah, I did good. It's going well. I've never had any luck with headset mics. I've always gone dedicated mic. But I'm an audio guy, so it's just one of those things. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of a mainstream audio person. I'm always there thinking, when I review things like these headsets, I'm doing it from a very mainstream perspective rather than being super exact, like, proper audio files. Because that's what the market I'm aiming at is for. But yeah, if you're streaming, you want a dedicated mic. But if you're just playing a game, the mics are usually pretty good. Hey Jones, how you doing? Lou, you're doing well too. You are doing great as well. Audiophiles need help. It's a complicated business, isn't it? Because we all hear everything differently, and that's true. Audiophiles can get a little bit intense. But yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm whatever a mainstream audio nerd is, where I know what I like, but I'm not going to be all, how dare you be happy with your £50 headphones. Ultimately, I'm in a lucky position where I can try out expensive headphones. I'm just pulling out the 1 to 2 week funk today. I really need to go pick up my weights tonight. Good luck, slime. But we're all allowed to have funks. It's just how life works. We can't. Probably the best advice that a former friend I've mentioned said, I remember he once said to me, we ain't robots. And sometimes I try to remind myself, because in a way it would be great if we were robots and we could go, right, what's the optimal thing to do today? And, we go to the gym and we eat properly and do all the very good things for ourselves. But some days or some weeks, we just can't do it. Yeah, you just have to get by, and as long as you're not doing anything dangerous, just do what you need to do. That's kind of it. And potentially, even if you are doing something dangerous, just do it for a short time and as safely as you can. Um, Audiophiles are demonstrably imagining things. I think sometimes, yeah. I mean, fair enough if you're an audiophile, you do you. But yeah, they're an interesting bunch. I had an audiophile critique my setup. Like, brother, I have tuned PA systems for 80k person gigs. I think I'm okay without your advice. Yeah, because also sound is such a personal thing, which is often something I run into when, because besides the gaming stuff, I've also reviewed quite a few headphones and kind of usually budget earphones. It gets into a complicated field because sometimes you're left thinking you can't actually write it, but you almost want to go, well, I like them. You might not. It's a very, very personal thing. Like, as a weird comparison, it's like how people cook their steak. Everyone likes their steak cooked differently. Nobody is technically wrong, but every now and then you will come across somebody who will go, ugh, you like your steak cooked that way, you're wrong. And in reality, we all have different taste buds, we all have different ears. It's a complicated one. I have a pair of £20 IM earbuds that way punch above their price sound quality wise. Where they cheap out for that price is the cable quality, but thankfully it's detachable so you can swap out. I love coming across those secret bargains. When I reviewed a lot of kind of sub £50 earphones, it was so nice to come across a pair where you'd think, no, these are actually really punching above their weight. These, you will pay £150 for them and you'd be delighted, and it was so nice to come across a few. Yeah, I like coming across stuff like that. Anyone who's able to move a little more than normal today, you're awesome and deserve a gold star, definitely. Yes, that is a good game, a good goal. Sound is very, yeah, it's a complicated business. I mean, it's the same with eyes, really. Because I get a little bit, like, I have a nice TV. I mean, it is a very nice TV, but I'm not going to be going, ugh, a standard 4K TV. Ugh. Yeah, life's too short. So much audio is designed with particular audio setups in mind, deliberately or otherwise. Whether or not music or a game sounds good on your particular headset can depend on what the person doing the mixing was wearing and optimized. Yeah, there's that too. It is a complicated business. I mean, for games, you could spend forever tweaking things just right so your favourite game sounds perfect, and then you want to play another game and it might not sound perfect. I tend to go the middle ground. There's a dude who came up with a sound wave signature that was supposedly the perfect one for the average listener in terms of bass, mids, etc. I tried it, I hated it. My ears don't like science, apparently. There. Sound and how our brains process is pretty complicated as well. TV issues Drongo's created himself recently when he's tried to equalise everything numerically. But he's hopefully coming to understand that sound doesn't really work like that in reality. Yeah. Yeah, Drongo did, I mean, he put in so many hours with equalising all the different intros. I haven't actually necessarily noticed a difference. As in, when he said, oh, this needs fixing, I thought, I don't really remember it being a problem. Yeah, I mean, obviously it was a problem for some people, but poor guy, he's trying to do everything perfectly for everyone when half of us, I mean, you're going to have some people listening on laptop speakers, you're going to have some people listening on their phone, you're going to have some people listening on cheap headphones, expensive earbud. Oh, there'll be somebody somewhere watching his stream on a TV. That intros are too quiet for me now. I like it. That's fair, Jones. Everything is dialed in like that. It generally ends up sounding flat. Yeah, there's that too. You need a bit of zing. For me, because I've been wearing headphones a lot more lately while watching streams due to the aforementioned roundup, I am hearing things so much more exactly, and I'm there thinking, oh, I should wear headphones more when I'm just chilling. And I won't. I know I'll forget. And I know I'll just go back to my cheap £30 creative speakers that are just plugged in to my PC because I don't know. I just will. It's easier sometimes than walking around wearing headphones all the time. Um, might be better to have multiple tracks for games, for even the music alone, or recording, so it can be optimized by for everyone. But I don't think that'll ever happen when we're alive. For rights reasons, if not, yeah, that makes sense. I have some music I prefer listening to on my work issued USB headset. Other music I prefer on my nice ish Bluetooth speaker. And other stuff on my gaming headset. Yeah, there's all different. It's a complicated field, isn't it? Um, yeah, I've got quite a nice Bluetooth speaker, which to be honest I hardly use. And I bought it. I bought it during my pandemic, so I've had it a while. It's brand is it? Is it Bose? It's not, but it's something of that level of expensive quality. I know I can't even remember what it is, but I tend to forget to use it. And I do keep meaning to pair it up to my PC because it'd probably sound better than the cheap speakers. I don't know, I'm just going to be that person. I need to look up what it is because I can't. My brain is having a foggy moment where I'm there going, what are they? Okay, that did not work. Never mind. Thought I'd find it on my Amazon history. It's not on my Amazon history. Never mind. I'll figure it out another day. I have a Bose one. It's rectangularish and has a strap on one end for hanging it off stuff. Mine's circular, so maybe it's not Bose. What is it? Could it be? Because basically I reviewed it for work and then I took it back and I really liked it. And then I thought, I want to buy it. And at the time I was earning good money, so I did kind of just go, yeah, I'm going to buy it. I was a tad frivolous with money, particularly during the pandemic, because everything was miserable, and I just wanted to basically. But yeah, I'm never going to remember. I mean, if I spent forever, I could dig through the website I know I wrote it for. It's not really that important. It's slowly driving me insane. I can't remember the name. At heart, I know it doesn't really matter. No, I'm never going to. I don't know. How do I not remember what that is? Okay, I'm going to do one final search. Speaker came up with nothing on Amazon. Try typing Bluetooth. I bought a lot of things with Bluetooth. Nope, never mind. Let's move on. I'll stop fixating. Yeah, maybe it is Bose then. I don't know. That would make sense. I'm trying to think what other brand it was because it wasn't Sony. It wasn't Sonos. Maybe it was. I love wearing headphones. I've recently started using my PS5 a little more and plugging in my headphones to the controller. They can pick up so much more than it coming out of my TV speakers. But unfortunately, I've noticed it eats away at my DualSense controller. Yeah. I've got quite a nice soundbar, a Sony soundbar on my TV. So I'm usually in a good position. I don't play the PS5 very often anymore. It was nearly 6 years ago. You've lived since then. I've lived a little bit. There was a couple of years where I didn't really live. What is that, bro? Oh, you just wait. Later today, I'm going to be digging around and then there'll just be a random post on Discord where I'll go, oh, it was whatever. And nobody will care. Just I will care. Also, these headphones were just switched off because there's no sound and it just went, you don't want me anymore. I do. Okay. Let's turn it back on. One ear works usefully, so I get double battery life and earbuds. There. I get. I feel judged by the headphones. There we go. I have sound again. I don't blame them, it was a safety feature. The thing I hate most is old TV shows that have a huge range in loudness between, oh yeah, action scenes, gunshots, and the quietest speech. Impossible to listen to on a speaker that, yeah, I have that. I mean, yeah. I don't want to annoy my neighbours, who, to be honest, the neighbours at once a few months ago had a party till 6 a.m. and kept me awake the whole time. But I want moral high ground. I don't want to be the people that leaves the TV on too loud because they've got a little kid. I like being a better person. Also, I don't, yeah, because my mum is down the other end of house, I try and keep that in check. So yeah, I know what you mean. In theory, my soundbar has a function that is meant to kind of lower the sound for loud stuff and increase it the dialogue. Mixed results. Hey, Rindella. There you go. Jezza got its spot on as well. Not good, chat. Not good. Thank you, Rimvella. No worries, Sanguru. Good luck with your work. It's important to be able to feel morally superior to your neighbour. Exactly. I want to do that. I did, admittedly, when I did, because I had this party till 6 a.m. I did kind of the next day try to tactfully be a bit. Can you not do that again, please? I needed to go to the gym an hour later. And then admittedly, I accidentally, without thinking, she was a bit sort of, oh, yeah, sorry, and then was a bit kind of blunt of, well, we don't normally do that. And you think, I don't care if you don't normally do it. It was 6 a.m. Yeah. And it was, I could hear every single word of the song they were singing. But anyway, I then inadvertently, because I wasn't really thinking, said, oh, well, yeah, because I wouldn't want to cause noise like that for you to, keep your son up. And then without thinking, just went, not that I ever do. And she glared at me, and then I thought, oh, I didn't mean to sound that passive aggressive, but it was just a bit. I slipped up. Hey, J Luz, how are you doing? I saw a colouring book called Hoogar the other day, and I was like, I wonder if it's not really cozy. Yeah, it's going to be scenes of war and destruction in that colouring book. Oh, I've just read the card. The cards are on form today. Okay, we have ads coming up, by the way, in 3 minutes, so I'm going to run through the questions. People that are subbed can carry on, and we'll go on with the game after the ads. Apparently bringing in the British passive-aggressive... Yeah, I didn't mean to. I meant to be more polite, and it was just... I don't cause that noise. Hey, Rachie, how are you doing? Oh, TV ads in New Zealand at super high production value. Ah. I'm going to remember that when I make it there one day. Anyway, questions. I'm sorry they're bleak. They're kind of... Well, no, actually they are. They could be very bleak. Complete the sentence. I have never in my life been so angry as when... It's nice light stuff on a Monday. So when were you most angry? Or if you don't want to answer that, what is your worst memory with an animal? Couldn't have been happiest memory, could it? It had to be worst memory. What is the worst memory with an animal? It might have made you angry. Who knows? How long should people be together before they get married? These are meant to be cozy conversation starters. We've got, when did you get super, super angry? What's the worst moment you had with an animal? And how long should you be together before you get married? Have fun trying to combine those three. We used to know. The questions... I don't know. I got bit by a horse. Ooh, that must have hurt. People shouldn't get married. Next question. Yeah, there's a good reason for that, yeah. My mum gave away my childhood Pikachu edition Game Boy Color and PS1 to her boyfriend's niece without asking. Oh, that sucks. My partner's ex is the worst animal. Does that count? Absolutely, J-Luz. If they also made you incredibly angry, you have that answered in one. You have all three questions answered in one. Getting bitten by a goose when I was 7 and I was freeing it from being caught in wire. What about me? I don't know with angry. I probably don't want to think about it, to be honest. I've been mostly okay with animals. I got chased by a dog once, but it didn't catch me. Me and some friends were playing... Bizarrely, this is a very 90s thing. We were playing in a playground that happened to be located between a very creepy, dodgy-looking wood with very big tree. It looked like a place you were going to go to get murdered. And then between, it basically went wood, playground, very dodgy pub that had a lot of very dodgy people hanging around. presumably so they could grab a kid from a playground and then go straight to the wood and then go back and have a drink. But anyway, one of the people in the pub had a dog that basically just got really angry and chased us, and we went running into the woods and we didn't die. But yeah, who on earth thought let's place a playground between a lot of trees and a pub? I don't know. But that's not too bad. I mean, I look back at it in a kind of funny way. Took us 15 years to get engaged, so 30 years? Yeah. Together for 18 months to 2 years before you start planning a wedding. That sounds so short. I'm going to sound like the commitment phobe. But the idea of knowing somebody for 18 months and then start planning your marriage, that sounds scary. We're talking about acute moments of anger. It would have to be the time I got sick of Need for Speed Underground 2 many years ago and smashed my controller by hurling it onto the floor using the cord. Did you get beaten? I did love Need for Speed Underground 2, but I could imagine getting annoyed by that. Angry, being sort of blackmailed by my mum to look after. Ooh, that's rough. I was scared of dogs as a small child, so yeah, any of those. Yeah, that's fair. By 18 months, I'm still trying to figure out if they like me. Yeah, that would be me, actually. Yes. I don't know, it just, to me, 18 months seems so... Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe if a dating works out one day, maybe I'll be there going, so guess what? 18 months later, I'm getting married. Who knows? I really haven't been angry since I've been an adult. Like, mostly just frustrated or disappointed. But angry, I kind of left in my childhood once my brother moved out when I was in middle school. He was the source of basically all anger because he was a malevolent sociopath. Oh, that's rough, Rimbilla. I'm glad you've had a mostly non-angry adulthood. I think, to be honest, I've been more angry in adulthood. I don't know what that says about me. Yeah, Jezzy, you got shared goose trauma. Having to go to A&E for the goose attack, that is not good. They had too much need for speed. Yeah. We're in ads now, by the way. After the ads are gone, we will play some Stardew. Oh, actually, think about it. I remember what I kind of forgot. Let's go get the notepad file open to mostly look at a list of things and think, I can't really do that. But, yes. But yeah, remember, guys, the Hugo card is meant to be all nice and light and fluffy and fun, and it's not, is it? No, it's not. It's just bringing up trauma. I used to have pretty bad anger management issues, but I've sorted that out now. I wouldn't have thought that, Slime. You always seem so laid back and calm, so you've obviously worked on that really well. I just remember running around in a circle as a little 7-year-old trying to get away. Guess I shouldn't have used was. He still is a malevolent sociopath and enlisted in, CBP ICE as soon as he found out he could be paid to be... Oh, I'm sorry, Rimvello. Oh, that must... I can't think of a word that would convey that properly, because I was going to say that must suck, and I thought, that is an understatement. That is rough. There's often still stuff under it. Yeah, that's fair. I think I mostly come across as a fairly calm person. When I get angry, yeah, but I'm playing catch up a little bit. Yeah, I think I come across kind of, yeah, fine, whatever. And then if something hits me, there's a chain of coffee shops here in Sheffield called Hooga. I hope they're more relaxed than those guys. No, they throw the coffee at your face, J-Luz, and then ask you what was the most traumatic moment you've had in the last 24 hours. Maybe he'll make the news when he's put in prison. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bella. That's just... that would make me furious, and it would also make me just so disappointed where you're left going... who wants to be related to that? But yeah, we're just coming out of ads now. So we're going to play some Stardew. I was hoping this week I might get the community centre finished, but I looked up at what is involved, and no, that's probably not going to happen. But we're going to make good progress. I actually never lose my temper. I'm so chill. When I raise my voice, everyone stops, and it's only when it's someone else. Yeah, my mum used to be like that. Slightly less so now. But yeah, suddenly before my dad died, she didn't really get angry over anything ever. And then when she did, it was terrifying.
Rinvello has an amazing pun to share. Did you hear about the cow that invented a rocket? He knew it was a moon shot, but he was utterly committed.
That was a good one, Rinvella. Good job.
Gaming.
Yes. Thank you. Or 1-1. Yeah. Are you going to get stuck in a state where you have to do another entire year cycle to finish the community? No, we're not. It's not quite that bad, luckily. But I'm going to have to do kind of half a year, I think, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, my mum always used to be. Yeah, I say that. I remember once she got really angry of the people in the UK. Remember PC World? The store that basically ripped everyone off, but sometimes you had to use PC World because you needed to buy a printer last minute or... Oh.
I Am Sound Guru has an amazing pun to share. My friend had a bakery but it burnt down. His business is toast now.
I like your Sound Guru. Thank you. Thank you very much. PC World or Dixon's, God help you, yeah. But sometimes you needed to get something from PC World because there weren't many options. There wasn't the internet. Anyway, there was something wrong with a printer or something we'd bought, and it was just plain old faulty. And my parents went in with a printer, and they just wanted I say that, I don't think they even wanted a refund. I think they just wanted a replacement. Something happened anyway. I don't really know. I was wandering around looking at some games in the store because I was a kid. And all I remember is looking around because I heard my mum getting a bit louder. And she got louder to the point about determined that she wanted a replacement, that a security guard who was about 6'5" and huge started walking over towards her, looking a bit like he was going to have to deal with somebody kicking off. Bearing in mind, my mum is 5'2", and she's a small woman, quite particularly them, very slim. And the security guard was having to come over and looking at her a bit, like he was basically thinking, she's got a point. She just wants a replacement printer, but also... Anyway, she got a replacement printer. Hey, Ozzy, how are you doing? But yeah, my mum was always very calm until she wasn't.
Slime of One Lime has an amazing pun to share. An American is visiting New Zealand and driving through the rural countryside, and comes to stop as he sees a farmer struggling with a woolly ewe out in the paddock. The tourist winds down his window and calls out to the Kiwi farmer, "Are you shearing?" To which the farmer calls back, "No, get your own."
Sharing. Sorry, the TTS murdered that, and then I had to go look to see what was written, and then went, yes. That's the problem. The TTS sometimes... yeah, that's a joke that would also translate perfectly to Wales. Because Wales and New Zealand have a ton in common on that front. The best part is I know a lot of people in Wales who then visit New Zealand, and then it's a bit... they just add to the sheep jokes. Thank you, Slime. Thank you for the pun. And apologies for TTS kind of murdering it. So yeah, the community centre. Right, where are we actually at the time of year? Right, we're near the end of winter. What we need to do is not have my watch ping. That's fine. We need to get this fish, a walleye. We can get it on, a wet day that isn't in winter. So we can get that in spring. More complicated, it's over here. I'd always like more locational versions within New Zealand too, depending on what town you grew up. I can imagine. There was, I'm not going to be pronouncing this correctly. There was an Oamaru Wamate version for me. Okay. Worst joke would be them doing something else to a sheep. Oh, see, I read that and just assumed the farmer was doing exactly that. I don't know if that's me being Welsh. Yeah, I assume that was what they were sharing, not the other thing. But yeah, that's what... Here we go, I got it right, yeah. That's good, because I was just starting to think, oh no, has my brain just automatically gone to that? And no, it was more innocent. But no, that's fine. I saw a brilliant comment the other day about Bill Bailey, who is a couple of steps ahead of his hair. Yeah, that checks out. And okay, white kiwis don't pronounce them correctly. Yeah, I can be painfully white. But not a kiwi. Okay, right, what do we need to do? So, I looked it up. Right, the duck feather. I'm going to read word for word what I wrote for the note. To get the duck feather, I need to be nice to ducks. I can do that. And then eventually they'll give me a duck feather. Rather worryingly, I also read that if you have a farm cat, which we don't, we have a farm dog. If we have a farm cat, they can mysteriously just give us a duck feather and we don't ask any questions. And we're not going to do that method, because I think we all know how we get the duck feather from the cat. Maple syrup. We need to use a tapper on the maple tree. I think I've already got that, but I'm going to double check. Fiddlehead fern. We need it to rain green rain in the summer. That's the main thing that's going to slow us down, because I'm going to have to get summer. It's going to have to rain green rain. And then I can't actually remember exactly what it was, but basically that's not going to be today's problem. Continuing the circle of life. To get the rabbit's foot, we just need to be nice to rabbits. That's fine. But again, if we had a farm cat, there would be a very slim chance that the farm cat would just randomly give us a rabbit's foot. Again, we're not going to ask questions as to how the cat does that. I think we all know. So I'm glad we got a dog, not a cat. Fiddlehead fern sounds like, it does sound like an adult toy, doesn't it? It sounds weird. And oak resin, we need to bung a tapper on oak tree. So this isn't too bad, gun. The thing that's going to slow us down is the fiddlehead fern. But basically, I'm going to have to spend a while being really nice to ducks and rabbits and tap all the trees. But a little part of me is a little bit disappointed that it's going to take a bit longer, because it turns out I'm impatient. I want to see what happens at the community centre. But it is what it is. Do not ask a man his salary, a woman her age, or a cat where he found a duck feather, as for saying it. Yeah. I did walk past the other day a pulverised pigeon, and then not long after walked past a cat that looked worryingly happy. We gotta learn. If you've got your hands on a gold pan, no, I haven't. Keep an eye out for something sparkly in the water. There's often good ore in there, free for the taking. I mean, that sounds like a lawsuit in the making. That sounds like somebody's going to go, well, actually, we own that land. And the gold is ours. Let's go pet the pooch. Reminds me of a bad experience I had with an animal. Uh-oh. I was sitting at a bus stop a few years back, waiting for a bus. Good place to sit and wait for a bus. Hay's running low. We'll get some more hay in a bit. Oh no, there's a ton of pigeons hanging around the bus depot where the buses pull in. This isn't going to go well for the pigeons, is it? I like pigeons. Yeah, we have got a tapper there. Okay, so we've got the maple syrup sorted. Oh, there's an oak tree. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if we can make another tapper. Well, we learn the trauma. So we need wood and a copper bar. Okay, we can do that. You'd see them all scatter each time a bus came up. Oh no. But they kept coming back. I think someone had scattered a bunch of cereal or something all over the driveway. This is going to end in a crunchy thing, isn't it?
Just Jezza _ has an amazing pun to share.
Time for a
What
pun.
does Red 13 say when he sleeps in a hotel room? No, knock why.
Thank you, Jezza. It's good to see the Final Fantasy puns back. And now I'm going to glance over and see what horrors are going to befall the pigeons. Hey, Wax Angel, how you doing? And I watched as one tried to hide from a bus wheel by hugging really close to the curb, But the bus was riding the curb with only a couple of millimeters spare. The sound of a pigeon gently exploding will never leave my... Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, that's just... a poor pigeon. Hey, Soul, how are you doing? You arrived just in time for pigeon trauma. Oh, that's not nice. Rip little pigeon. I hope there's a heaven for pigeons. Oh, that's a green rain type 2. Wait, if we do, could we get the fiddlehead firm that way? Yeah, thank you for sharing that, I think. I'm playing Vintage Story. Oh, wait, sorry, I was getting distracted. Man, it's punishing. Yeah, I've seen a few people stream Vintage Story. I have to admit, it's not for me because I'm a wimp. I don't go near the hard games. Life is too short just now. But I'm glad you're enjoying. Well, I assume you're enjoying it, even though it's punishing. I'm just trying to go after some. Oh, it was a mossy sea, but wasn't what I wanted. That was another mossy sea. Okay.
Thank you, Slime of One Lime, for gifting a sub to Pigeon Exploder.
Slime of Unlime gifted a subscription. Slime of Unlime gifted a tier 1 sub to Pigeon Exploder. They have given 73 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for the gift sub to Pigeon Exploder. Somebody somewhere chose to have that username. I was once driving to Wales with a friend and we encountered a suicide pigeon that just flew right into the dashboard and exploded on it. Oh my god. What was the cleanup like? I mean, was the windscreen okay? Was there just bits of pigeon everywhere? Disturbed minds need to know. Explosion of one pigeon might be good. Yeah. I mean, sadly, Pigeon Exploder's gone. But thank you for the gift sub. The poor pigeons. I tend to feed the pigeons in my garden a lot, and I feel like after this stream I need to go feed them extra as an apology to their kin. We had a pullovers, we were in shock, and then kind of laughed. Not because of the pigeon death, but just how crazy it was as it made a proper bang noise. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. That's a lot. Can we roll back chat? I'd like the previous version. It seemed more stable. I don't know if it seemed stable. It had less pigeon explosions. Oh, the void egg. Chat, what are we going to get from a void egg? Because I don't know. Hey, Arc Editor, why are we talking about pigeon explosions? I was trying to think, why did we get to pigeon? Oh, because I was saying about how to get duck feathers in Stardew. Your cat can just randomly bring you duck feathers and we don't ask questions. And then everyone started sharing stories about pigeons exploding. Yeah, like you do. But welcome in, Arc Editor. I hope you do well. You're doing well. So, what is this void egg going to spawn? If it is a pigeon that has exploded, I'm not going to be happy. What are we going to call it? I don't even know what it looks like. No spoilers, chat. You probably know what a void egg looks like. Feather of one... Ooh, that could work. Kind of like that. Have you seen the baseball pitcher who hit and exploded a pigeon with a fastball by accident? Oh. I probably watched that on repeat 1 million... Slime, why are you watching that on repeat that many... Is it anger management? Is that how you manage it now? You watch pigeons exploding. Bows. Gee, I don't know what we're making here. I don't know what it's just really amazing. Okay. We've all watched weird, messed up things more than we should. Void bows. I've probably seen that video. Let's go void bows and we'll just side-eye chat a little bit. What are we going to get? Is it going to be some weird monster? Oh, it might be okay. Remember, chat, we got to be extra nice to the ducks. He's okay. Yeah, look, he's just a little baby thing with evil eyes. Have we created Damien? Is this going to be like something out of a horror film? Have I got any other tools to kind of... No, okay, to pet, basically. Look at this cute little dude. I wonder what he grows into. I wonder what he does. What if he grows up and he eats all the others? Have I created a monster? Genital and void bowels cuddling at nightfall. Yeah, there we go. Nice little happy family. I wonder if we can have like a void goat. I wonder if that's a thing. Oh, remember when we called the pig Charles because...
Oh. Thank you, Slime of One Lime, for gifting a sub to Voided Bowels.
Slime of Unlime gifted a subscription. Slime of Unlime gifted a tier 1 sub to Voided Bowels. They have given 74 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for the gift sub to Voided Bowels. Why is that an account? I don't know. Does anyone yeah, why? I mean, maybe they're like me and they've got inflammatory bowel disease and they like to talk really, really openly about it. So I try and talk a little bit openly, but I have standards. Maybe they haven't got standards, chat. I'm rooting for Monster, but we'll settle for evil but benign present. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what happens when they grow up. I've got high hopes. And I'm a little bit scared in case it tries to eat me. Ooh, mossy seed. This can be planted to grow rare wild tree. Well, we're doing that. Yeah, void bastards. That's the game. Yeah, not voided bowels. That's... I mean, they'll probably make that game. Ooh, okay. That needs a lot of space. Hey, green rain. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. Don't know what to do here. My brain is finally calm now. Oh, I'm glad, Lou. Dark humour moment. Was it the pigeon exploding? It helped calm your brain. I mean, it probably wasn't, but imagine if it was and you were a bit... Yeah, kind of was. We just planted something I've never seen before in this game. See? There are so many updates. I've had that from a few people where they've gone, oh, I haven't seen this before. Well, no, I didn't think so. But I am honestly glad your brain is calming, Lou. Because you had a challenging weekend. So, yeah, I'm glad you're finding a little bit of peace now. Okay. Even if it's with this bunch of degenerates. Which is somehow... How did I manage to gather together you all? Maybe it's me, chat. Maybe I've lured you all in. I need a coconut to rub on my... I need coconut to rub on my sore ear. Please bring one. I really hope she's not using my coconut shell to rub on her ear. We heard the call of a voided bowels. There you go. Maybe I should talk more about Crohn's disease. I tried to avoid that side of the conversation, but maybe I should. Gunther, would you like a... I can't remember what it is. Prehistoric thing. We're filling that up pretty well. How much more? Oh, yeah, we still got... Okay, well, I'm still filling up pretty well. I'm quietly proud. I read that as voided bubbles. That's better.
Thank you, Luen Point, for gifting a sub to PigeonLicker69_.
Luon Point gifted Pigeon Licker 69 a subscription. Luon Point gifted a tier 1 sub to Pigeon Licker 69_. They have given 19 gift subs in the channel.
Pigeon Licker 69. I'm not judging you, Lou. I'm judging whoever came up with that name. But thank you so much for the gift sub. They are all very appreciated. We have a little hype train, so thank you all. But again, who went, you know what we should do? I should have a username, PigeonLicker69. I have questions. None of them are... I got questions. It's very cursed.
Thank you, Arc_editor, for gifting a sub to Soulspire.
Arc_Solspire a subscription. Arc_editor gifted a tier 1 sub to
Thank you,
Solspire.
Slime of One
They
Lime,
have
for
given
gifting a
6
sub
gift
to Licking
subs
Dead
in the
Animals'
channel.
Nipples.
Slime of Unlime gifted. Licking Dead Animals Nipples a subscription. Slime of Unlime gifted a tier 1 sub to Licking Dead Animals Nipples. They have given 76 gift subs in the channel.
Arc Editor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Soul. That's very kind of you. Looking out for the regulars. Slime, I don't know if Licking Dead Animals Nipples... I can't believe I needed to say that. Is a regular here, but thank you so much for the gift sub for Licking Dead Animals Nipples. What is wrong with people that come up with their names on Twitch? It's better than the other I found. Biblically Accurate Goon. I got nothing. But thank you so much, Slime and Arc Editor and also Lou for setting off the hype train. Thank you all. With all your... Well, Soul is a lovely name. The other deranged names. Thank you. I was in a Discord server recently where they had a ban the word Gooner and Gooning. It was being used so much it got on everything. I appreciate that slime adds texture to all the chats I hang out. Yeah, slime is the best. Completely unhinged, but the best. Ooh, carrot seeds. Soul is a good name, Soul. My name actually originates from a typo, so there we are. I made a typo as a teenager, and here I am with Hallie in my name. Where are we at? Members of my international book club have been referring to themselves as goons for quite a while, and mostly aren't internet savvy. It's been pretty funny watching them discover the newer meaning in the community Facebook. Oh, those poor people. Those poor naive people. My name, basically, you know when you're a teenager and you learn a new word and you think, that's the coolest word on the face of the earth. I played a game I don't think anyone else has ever played called Halcyon Sun. From what I remember, it was some kind of space flight simulator. I don't think it was very good, but it was free. And in those days, you didn't get many games for free. So anyway, I like the word Halcyon. And then a bit later, I needed to come up with a name when I was playing EverQuest. And I thought, oh, I'm going to be Halcyon, but with an A on the end. Because for some reason in my head, I thought that sounded more like a female name. So I typed in on EverQuest, Halcyona. Except I didn't. It was Halicona. Because I typed too fast. And it's really hard to level up in EverQuest. And by the time I realised what I'd done, I thought, oh, I don't want to level up again. So I didn't. And then Halicona stuck. And then, ooh, a book. And then gradually got shortened over the years to Hallie. Because obviously it's quicker to type Hallie. And then a few years after that, I was a regular on an internet forum, and I was called Hallie on there. And somebody went, "Hey, it's like heli, it's like a helicopter." And yeah, there you go, helicopter. But basically, it was meant to be Halcyon, and it wasn't. Yeah, Halicona would have been, well, Halcyona might have been a better name, but here we are, Halicona. Yeah, EverQuest was such a great. It was. I loved EverQuest, but yeah, it was not gonna. I can't believe I made the typo. But on the other hand, I never would have been Helicopter, and I don't think the name would have necessarily stuck because the idea, yeah, the name for EverQuest was just kind of a flippant name. And I like being Hallie now. It was easy to say. I mean, you got the longer bit of helicopter. Yeah, it works. I say it's easy to say, then there are always a whole bunch of people that say Haley. In my mind, it is very easy to say. But yeah, I think the Halcyona name. How old was I at the time? Thank you all for the gifts, the hype train. Much appreciated. Yeah, I can't remember how old I was. I would have been between about 16. I think I was about 16, 17. So it was crazy. I've stuck with that name ever since. Yes, thank you all. I hope you got cool emotes. You got a spill the tea arc editor. That is a cute emote. And as always, thank you for your contributions. My work, admittedly, once I've got the massive roundup of all the headsets out of the way, I haven't really got anything else lined up. So every penny counts. So I appreciate you all. We're gonna bung the hay in. Yep. There we go. We go hay in my silo. Well, is the 50 sub goal for anything in particular? No, it's an arbitrary figure, but we are gonna have a horror stream. Yeah, we're gonna have a horror stream with jump scares. What is the date? It's the end of March. Hold on, I can't remember what the day of it is. It's gonna be the Saturday, because I think that's going to be when people are most available. It's going to be the 28th of March. Ooh, right before daylight saving starts. No, it's going to be Alien Isolation. I bought it for £1.79 off of Steam. And Alien Isolation. Backstory, when I was a kid, I can't remember how, my parents are usually on top of this. I saw a little bit of Alien at some point. Oh wait, no I didn't. I played a game called Aliens on the Commodore 64 and it terrified me. To the point that even as a kid, if I walked past, they used to have these action figures from Alien and the Xenomorphs, and I couldn't walk past them because that scared me too. I have since then watched all the Alien films and I'm mostly not scared. But I've seen bits of the Alien Isolation. That's gonna scare me. So there's gonna be a stream of that. I'm gonna set up a mixture of jump scares. Some jump scares are going to be channel redeems. Some are going to be bits based. I'm going to crank up the audio for me. It's going to be traumatic. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Also thinking about it, April is going to be my affiliate anniversary. And I think I'm going to have to up my game. Last year I did an affiliate anniversary, and to be honest, I don't think I did a huge amount. We had a smaller community, and it felt somehow. Last year's affiliate anniversary was a weird one because what happened was I did get affiliate 2 years ago, and then I took quite a long break because life went a bit wrong and I didn't want to stream, and I came back. It was all very, very patchy. So weirdly, last year's affiliate anniversary didn't feel entirely earned because I'd only just gone back to streaming. But this affiliate anniversary, I want to make it a big deal, and I haven't quite worked out how yet. As in what to do. I'm thinking about whether I could get a stupid costume or create some sub goals, or I don't know. I don't want to make it too money focused despite liking money. There'll definitely be bean boozles, because I've still got some bean boozles. But yeah, so there's going to be a affiliate anniversary in April. I haven't worked out what day yet. April's a strange month for me, because when is... I was going to say, at some point it's the anniversary of my dad's death, and I try and spend some time with my mum on that day. Oh, that's okay, that's a Sunday. Oh, that doesn't matter then. In which case, it'll probably be the 11th. If I do the affiliate anniversary on a Saturday again. I don't know. I haven't quite worked out which day of the week is best for these things. But anyway, the end of the month, it's going to be a horror stream. It's going to be Alien Isolation. I think it's going to be scary. I remember playing an Alien game on the Master System called... Oh, I remember Alien Syndrome. You're a guy with a gun rescuing hostages and shooting what looks like xenomorphs, even though they didn't have a license. The 80s. When you could get away with that. Yeah, I remember that. The Aliens game on the Commodore 64. It had, if you remember the film of Aliens, you'd see the bit where... I wonder if I can find a picture of it. Where you'd see everyone's heart rate. Yeah, I found a picture. Okay. Oh, it looks so rubbish. But as a kid, it scared the life out of me. And basically, their heart rate would go up according to what was going on, and then it'd go beep 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 beep, and they'd die. When I was about 8, that was terrifying. This game looks awful. Hold on, let's get the screenshot up. Just a screenshot. Let's switch over. Where are we at? Which one do I need? That one. Yeah, that's what it looks like, which looks like nothing. But the key thing was for sound, because what would happen then? The sound would get more alarming, and very beep 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 beep, and then they die, and then it just get crossed out, and then that would be it. I appreciate now as an adult, I'm there thinking that's not that scary, but it
Thank
was
you,
at the
Slime
time.
of One
I didn't know
Lime,
any
for
better.
gifting a sub to Hanazisu.
Slime of Unlime gifted
Can we?
subscription. Slime of Unlime gifted a tier 1 sub to Hanazisu. They have given 76 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, Hannah. Welcome in, and thank you so much, Slime, for the gift sub. That's very kind of you. I had that game. Yeah, it was so scary for me as a kid. I was a wimpy kid. Yeah, I was not good with horror games for a very long time. That's why I didn't play any Resident Evil until I was about 30. Yeah, I was not good with horror. I think because I had a very overactive imagination, it'd be traumatic. But anyway, from what I've seen of Alien Isolation looks scary. It looks like it's got very good sound design. What do we get for weather tomorrow? Clear and sunny. Okay. How you doing, Hannah? How's the Steam Deck? Hey, Gunther. Oh, good morning, Ms. Halley. I hope it's not too early. It's a bit weird you're sitting on my step. It's about 6 a.m. Well, I just wanted to stop by and thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I've just received a letter from the Office of the Regional Secretary of Artifacts. We've been honoured with a coveted Golden Shovel Award for our significant contributions to the field. And it's all thanks to you. Have you got a fiddlehead fern, Gunther? I really could do with a fiddlehead fern. That definitely sounds like some kind of sex act. Well, I should let you get back to your work. I don't think you did have a fiddlehead fern. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a gift for you. It's an old key. It's been sealed in a museum vault for at least 100 years. It's a little rusty, but still beautiful. I've never looked at a key and thought, that is a beautiful key. So, what do we do with the key? No spoilers, chat. I'm just kind of thinking aloud and thinking, rusty key? Okay. Given my brother was 8 years older than me and we shared a room at the time, I was forced to watch him play through Resident Evil 1 and 2 as a child. Oh, the trauma. Yeah, that's the thing. As an only child, you can kind of be I wasn't going to mollycoddle, but the thing is, you can avoid stuff. Weirdly, growing up, my parents' attitude was, they didn't mind if I watched films that had sex in it or swearing, but they didn't want me to watch anything that was too violent. Which I think it tends to go against what a lot of other people, at least when I was growing up, all my friends weren't allowed to watch anything with sex in, and they could see every violent film under the sun. My parents were the other way around. Steam Deck's great, and I'm having a great time with it. Except now I've got to switch to FOMO because I'd love to play Pokepedia. Oh, Pokepedia does look good. So expensive, huh? I look back on those times now very fondly, but at the time when those graphics were the best you can get, and everything looked so realistic, and I had a very vivid imagination as a child. I remember not sleeping well for a good while. After things got better, once he moved on to Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, that makes sense. My most traumatic thing as a kid wasn't a horror game or film. Has anyone seen Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan? There's a thing. There's basically, it's a torture scene with something that goes in people's ears. Nah, just no. I had sleep for days after that, and I covered my head with a quilt, even in the middle of summer, for a very, 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 very long time. Yes, yes, yes. Oh God, yes. Yep. There we go, bud. That messed me up as a kid for such a long time. I don't think there is anything that can rival that. Yeah, that just... nope. I used to have nightmares because I watched Gremlins well below age 50. I've never seen Gremlins. I think I started watching it at some point and then stopped. I watched it sometime in the last few years and then just stopped watching it. I can't remember why. I saw Terminator when I was 5. It traumatized. Oh, I bet. Terminator is a weird one because as an adult, it's not that affecting. But I think as a child, it is. I mean, it's so bleak for one thing. Look at bacon is 5 out of 5 hearts. By the way, chat, I was rambling a little bit also about streaming. Yeah, I do need to work out some proper goals because I haven't really come up with any goals, and it is definitely on my list. Because yeah, I want to try and get a bit more organised with working out a bit. Yeah, I've got the schedule structure sorted, but I'm trying to work out a structure that makes streaming better, basically. Where you add a few channel redeems, maybe add some things so that, say, if you spend a certain amount of bits, you get something, you get some kind of weird interaction, that kind of thing. Yeah, because I think the structure is there, which is good. I'm quietly proud of myself for sticking to a nice set schedule. But we need to have a little bit more, and I think sub goals would also be quite useful. As always, I'm never expecting anyone to contribute, but for those people who are in a position or want to, kind of makes sense for something to aim for. What are we going to do today? It's definitely got to that point of winter where it feels like winter's kind of running out, but then what do I want to focus on? Catch up in chat. I saw something recently in the Stranger Things shows, and I don't know why it affected me, but it actually made me feel sick, and I couldn't watch it. It's when this evil dude has this, like, tentacle vine thing, and he's, like, pumping stuff into the kid. Oh, nah. Yeah, that stuff's kind of messed up. Yeah. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, I remember years ago with me... meeting up with my then boyfriend's friends, and they all watched a whole load of weird tentacle anime stuff, and nah. No, there should have been some kind of red flag whacking me around the head at the time, but there wasn't. It's an experience. That's what we'll go with. Ooh, we got an ancient doll. I don't think I want an ancient doll that has been buried. Might have been used as a prop in some kind of ritual. Chat, shall we see if Gunther wants it? Because I don't want to keep the ancient doll. I got a bad feeling about it. I've seen these films. And Gooner is. We were going on holiday to Spain by coach, and it was on the TV on board. I couldn't get. Oh, that's not. Yeah, it should be putting Terminator on those sort of. Yeah. Yes, Hannah, I have got my Steam Deck, and it arrived during a very busy period last week. But yesterday I had such a nice time. I was tired, and I just laid in bed and I played Slave Aspire 2, which my mum very kindly got me. And it was really nice. It was just so relaxing. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I don't know if I'm going to customize it. I kind of want to, and then I'm a little bit worried about damaging it. I say that it also managed to slip off the bed. But it was fine. It only slipped off a little bit and then it landed on a blanket, so it was fine. But I was there thinking, oh crap, what have I done? More carrot seeds, okay. I watch a film night on a separate Discord from time to time. I cannot handle anything where people are in real distress. Upset, fine. Terrified, and I just cannot watch. Yeah. There's different levels, aren't there? It's sort of... I think for me it's the same with... Yeah, we should probably fill those at some point. With violence. Like, if you say watch Die Hard, the violence is borderline cartoony, and it doesn't really matter. But you can watch some film... I mean, it would matter in reality, be what I mean. But then you can watch some films where violence is really sadistic, and... Nah, that's not an easy watch. Or at least it shouldn't be. Oh no, you don't want the doll. I hope we can sell the doll. I don't want the doll. Archaeology classic. It was a rich... Yeah, I'm scared. Hope we can sell that doll. I don't want it. Nearly finished customising mine. Some of the stuff's taken ages to arrive. Keep forgetting to post pictures of it. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm just a little bit worried I'm clumsy. Gotta watch out for the anime perverts. Funny enough, apparently that stuff messes up your brain chemicals even more so than regular porn. This is not realistic, but your brain doesn't know that, so then it eventually takes more crazy stuff to get yourself off, and then it can mess up real relationships with women, because obviously animation can do crazy things. Yeah, that makes sense. It probably falls into the camp of everything in moderation, and some stuff not even in moderation. But anyway, the weird tentacle porn stuff I saw with my then boyfriend. He was the idiot anyway. One of those things, yeah. I think we can all look back and think, I was young, I was stupid, I let a lot of stuff go. Also, that place, my final thing about that event, we were staying somewhere. We were staying at the friends of his. Their bathroom... Has anyone seen Trainspotting? You probably have. Good film. Yeah, the bathroom in Trainspotting. It was like that. It was like they had never ever cleaned the toilet, ever, for many, many years. And they also, presumably, went with a scattershot approach with using it. But there we go. Oh, Rimbella's given us a shout. I was going to say, where's Rimbella? Rimbella must be streaming right now. Hey, G.I. Jota, how you doing? Yeah. I will never forget that toilet. To be honest, I just held it in. After the first time, I think I just held it in then and just went, nah, I'm not going near that. But then after that, no. And we were there pretty much, we were at least staying at a hotel up the road, but it was basically, I was just holding everything in for about 12 hours a day, because hell no. I have massive doubts about most claims I see like that. I've dug into a few of them as they've come up, and the sources are often we made it up and our financial backing is Go to church, kids. There. Much more likely, shitty attitudes towards sex can be the result of bad parenting and resistance to having good sex ed in school. Yeah, why isn't there better sex ed in schools? That has to be a kind of silver bullet to a lot of things. And also just teaching your kids to respect other people, regardless of gender, but, you know, just don't be a dick. Pebble Day, to say the least, J-Luz.
Rinvelo has rated over with 3 viewers. Give them a warm welcome.
Hey, Rinvello, welcome in. Rinvello, everyone, does a lot of movie nights, basically. Or I know the other night he was streaming Power Rangers and Reboot, a whole bunch of things, basically, that you're going to watch as a kid at some point. So give him a follow if you want to watch him. We're talking about holding in poops and having bad sex in high school, kind of. Yeah, we moved on from pigeon exploding to that. I'm good, just drinking my coffee to start. Oh, I'm glad. Enjoy your coffee. And hey, Sim, how are you doing? You missed the pigeon exploding talk. We've moved on to sex education now. Nothing to do with pigeons. But Rinvello, welcome on in. But yeah, if you want to watch some stuff, Power Rangers mostly, at least from what I've seen, give Rinvello a follow. My other half-sister's house is like that. One time I went to the loo and there was a massive log in my bowl. The worst thing was there was no paper. Oh, I'm sorry, J-Luz. That's... yeah. I mean, yeah, we all have moments. I've got a bowel disease. Yeah, there's going to be times where it might not look at its best, but if I've got visitors coming round, that toilet's going to look good. I would say, so you could eat off it, but no, let's not have that thought. Yeah, we can sell the ancient doll. I don't want anything to do with that ancient doll. I'm scared. I think it's going to kill us all in our sleep. Going to finish Power Rangers this month. We're on season 8. There are 30 seasons. I didn't realise. I've enjoyed watching Power Rangers again. Hey, Freakat! How you doing? Exploding penguin, pigeons, gooning and sex ed. What a money. We're very wholesome here. We're very chill and welcoming. Honest. Actually, we are very welcoming. We just also talk strange things sometimes. But we're all about respect. I was talking about ideas for a parody of Resident Evil. My best attempt was Persistent Weevil. It even fits for title screen speech. That could work, yes. 30 seasons of Power Rangers, but 49 seasons of Super Sentai. Wow. Let's have a mark. So, chat, at the moment, we're getting near the end of winter, and I'm happy to see the back of winter. I feel, winter's kind of that thing where you're busy doing other things, but it's not exactly the most exciting season in Stardew. So we've been kind of chipping away at bits and pieces. I have a little notebook to basically try and finish off a community centre. We need to tap some maple syrup and some oak resin. And I need to be nice to ducks and rabbits. And then we need some green rain to happen. So we're on track. We're just coming up to what is basically the Christmas event. Yeah, how we doing? We've got 6 days left on that. And 5 days left. So there we go. I'm slowly getting there. It's been a fairly unfocused playthrough, so I'm glad there's a bit of structure now. I've gone back to Filter Mystery on my Steam Deck, which I'm enjoying, but it's kind of giving me the Stardew itch. Yeah, I've been tempted to try Filter Mystery, because I've owned it for a little while. And then I'm thinking, I wonder if it would be worth streaming after we've kind of seen enough of Stardew. I don't know how long that's going to be. So I haven't quite weighed up what to do there, because it feels like we got a lot to do here. How much do we get for the creepy doll? 60G. That's okay, because it's not with us anymore. That's the key thing. I recently started watching an 80s anime called Area 88, and it's like if Top Gun was an anime. Lots of dogfights, and the story is quite interesting. It's about a young pilot who gets drunk. This guy gets him to sign a contract to work for these mercenaries for 4 years. Just as he's about to go back home, but unbeknown to him, he also has to do as many missions as he can in order to buy his freedom back. It's very interesting. That sounds cool. Yeah. Area 88, aka UN Squad. Oh, I do remember that game. Yeah. Sim, how was the rest of your stream? You probably all already know Sim, but if you don't, give him a follow. Sim is wonderful. He's was actually pretty much, well, technically he was the second person I ever followed on Twitch. The first person was just somebody I knew for a work thing, and then they don't stream anymore, as far as I know. Well, no, they don't stream anymore. So Sim is basically the first person I've ever followed, and the first person I ever subscribed to, and basically has led to everything. Following Sim meant I got to know so many good people, and then as in streamers, community members, all sorts of things, and how I got really involved in Twitch. So yeah, give Sim a follow. He was last playing Slave Aspire 2. But ultimately, whatever he plays, it's worth watching. He sometimes streams games that aren't really my kind of thing, and it's still worth checking out. And that is the sign of a good streamer. And we love Sim. We do Sim. Yes, we do. Yes. And it is Sim's fault. Yeah, everything is Sim's fault. Hey, we got the Feast of a Winter Star tomorrow. We are saving a diamond to give to Maru. If she doesn't like the diamond, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. And we have ads coming up in a few minutes. When they kick off, I'm going to take a quick little break to have a stretch. You should too. Maybe grab a snack. Don't think I'm going to grab a snack. Might do. Maybe. We'll stick Words on Stream on for a few minutes in the meantime. But yeah, we should get this day thereabouts done in time for that. Did you get a gift for your secret friend, Mary? I did. She has a diamond. She doesn't like a diamond. I'm going to quietly judge her. Because if somebody gave me a diamond, especially as a Secret Santa gift, I would be ecstatic. Yes, if anyone wants to give me a diamond, I'm not going to go, oh, a diamond. Not my kind of thing. Enjoy, Slime. Good luck with the weights. Good job getting back to it. Yeah, it's hard coming back from break, so good job. Watch as Slime potentially comes back briefly in Words on Stream just to come in with the big words that we all go, how did Slime just do that? I like this greenhouse, it's definitely useful. Just as a kind of nice ticking amount of income. 5 days to go there, 4 days to go there. Definitely a hint of waiting game at this point. I want to see also what the weird little void chicken does when they grow up. I wonder if there's a way to make the duck love me more faster. Not to sound needy. Egg of one cock is very happy, so that's good. What about you, little rabbit? I need your foot. With love. I still want to know how we just get a rabbit's foot without any rabbits dying. Void Bows? Void Bows is good, doing good. Does that mod show how long the tree tappers take? Yeah, what is the mod? Hold on. I will find you it. It is called, I'll type it. It is called UI Info Suite 2. I can't remember where I got it, but I'm guessing a Google will know. Yeah, it just simplifies a couple of things, basically. It is useful. Because I haven't got too many mods installed, but that one's just handy. Fur of One Dog, yes. Speaking of UN Squadron, it's in an odd spot as the arcade version technically looks a little better and supports 2 players, but the SNES version had a better shop and you can pick your own levels, among some other single player content. It's a shame we never got a definitive version that's as good as the arcade, but with yeah, that would have been good. I'm trying to remember if I played it and I can't remember. By the way, ads are coming in, happening in a moment. Then we're going to stick words on stream on, so if you're not subbed, you will miss nothing, and then we will be right back. And I will have a little stretch and try to remember how to say words properly so I don't say things like the ads are coming in. We're just waiting around briefly for Twitch to Twitch. I'll sell off some things. I also just kind of check over what we have too. Yeah, so that's mostly where all the stuff is that we need. There we go. Ads are underway. I'm going to take a quick little break. Pause. And I will see you all in one moment. Go get a snack. Have a stretch. Do something good for yourself. back, everyone. By the way, chat, I just remembered we're a little bit early because I checked the time zones. It is almost Miss Rachel's birthday. I think if I get my time zones right, in about an hour's time, it is Miss Rachel's birthday. So everyone, give her a big hand, wish her happy birthday. A little bit early, because hopefully many of us will see her online tomorrow. But let's get in. Early birthday is better than not. Ain't married? Disestablishmentarianism. Yeah, no, you missed it. Imagine what points you would have got married. But yeah, happy birthday, Miss Rachie. I'll wish you happy birthday tomorrow. Time zones are going to get complicated because basically after this, the next time I'll probably wish you happy birthday is on Drongo's stream, which will be the evening of your birthday. So there we go. I'm getting in early, ready to be slightly late. But not quite late, but yeah. I hope you have a lovely one. And I hope Mina is spoiling you. And yes, have a wonderful one. What's he doing? Oh, I remember I was checking the chest. Oh, yes. I'm married. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Why do we want to grow up? I realised I haven't checked the chests in a while, so I thought I should probably do that. Where's my watch opinion? It's fine. I want to keep the seeds, I think, for when I can actually grow them outside. I'm not in a rush. We got some fancy duck mayo. Who fancies some duck mayonnaise, chat? I can't eat eggs, but oh, we had a spare tapper. But I wonder if I could eat duck eggs. I might never know. We got some nice, tasty stuff here. And you'll be celebrating your 25th too soon, right? Yeah. Yeah, I wish. I'm old. I'm on the path to old. But I'm okay with it. At the gym, I'm mostly surrounded by people a lot older than me, and it kind of makes me feel younger. I'm taking that. What is the... Yeah. Okay. You're not old, Lou. I'm not old either. I'm saying it for dramatic effect. Infinity, you're not old either. I stopped counting after 30. See, I don't mind 30 to 40. 30 to 40 was kind of... Well, I say that. Some of the 30s were not great, but that wasn't because of my age. I'm also old and feel old. I have a bad feeling with people saying they're old. Some of them are younger than me. But I'll skim past that. I won't take the ego hit. On the other hand, I do tend to feel a lot younger than I actually am. It is confusing. Ooh, we got wormy things to dig up. Go away, slime. Not slime, but one slime if you're lurking. We would never send you away. Ooh, we dug up a shirt. Who wants a shirt that has been buried? I'm worried we found evidence of a murder, chat. I feel old and I'm only 34. Some of the people who I teach call me an uncle. Oh. Yeah, I bet teaching actually makes everyone feel a lot older just because you're around young people. I may be 32, but I feel 21 and look 20, so there we go. That's the trick. I was still getting ID'd till I was about 35. And then obviously the pandemic must have aged me significantly because then I hadn't been ID'd for a very long time. But up until about 35 I was still getting ID'd. Which actually was sometimes a little bit irritating because obviously by the time you get to 35 you kind of forget to take ID with you. Certainly when you're getting, say, a Marks and Spencer's meal deal. Yeah, one of those dine-in for two for £10. Those were the days. And you get a whole meal and then a £5 bottle of wine, and they'd go, well, you might not be the right age. You think, who is buying a whole 3-course meal just to get wine? Disturbingly, I look better than some friends the same age. Oh, that's good then. That's a good thing. Apparently all the games I love now are Unkslop. I don't... see, I'm old. I don't even know what Unkslop is. Gotta get on that Clash Royale. Exactly. And hey, Reb, I hope you're doing well. Oh, I can't remember. I know there was a way to get in here. I can't remember how. Classic M&S Dining 2. Yeah. That's a good meal deal. I don't think it's as good a value now from what I've seen. I don't tend to get it because I used to get it so that me and my mum would share it the weekend. And because she has so many food intolerances now, there usually isn't a deal that she could actually eat. And I don't want to get a meal deal just for me. I won't mind. I'd much rather go and play Final Fantasy VII than some pay-to-win mobile game. I'll play mobile games. I've got no shame. Yeah, it's a nice supermarket in the UK, basically. I don't know if they do it now, but they used to do deals where, say, you'd get a really nice pie for 2 people, and then you'd get a couple of sides, like usually some kind of vegetable, some kind of carb, and then you'd get a dessert, and then you'd get a bottle of wine. And basically the idea was, if you bought the things individually, it would cost an insane amount of money, but as a meal deal, it'd work out as a good deal. Also, they sell clothes now. Yeah. I never buy any clothes from them. But I do like the food hall. Their food is pretty good. I have a secret feeling their food is so good because they basically pack everything with butter and a whole bunch of really bad things for you to taste amazing. But I'm okay with that. I'm alright, trying to be productive in my free day. Is that how you should use your free day, Reb? Or should you be resting? Just to sound very sensible. But I hope however you're spending your free day, I hope it's going well. Got a Linkod. I think somebody wanted a Linkod, but they might have given up waiting for us. Everything is suffering from shrinkflation these days, so it's probably not worth it. Yeah. Marks and Spencer's is expensive now. It always was, but it is really expensive because everything costs so much more. I used to love the food section in Marks and Spencer's as a kid. I don't know why, but I always felt the food felt special compared to, say, Tesco. Yeah. When I was a kid, it was a treat when we went to Marks and Spencer's. So in my head, it's always been linked to being a big deal. Ooh, we gotta go to M&S to get tasty food. Weirdly, these days, there's one opposite my gym. So I tend to go to it a bit more often, but I try not to buy too much. I usually buy a nice loaf of bread. Because they do good quality bread. Hear me out, M&S jeans are so comfy and looks... Ah, I didn't know that. Ooh, we got a tiger trout. Excellent food and very nice. Yeah, the desserts are so indulgent. They also do amazing cookies in their bakery. Each cookie is about 350 calories. And the problem is you end up wanting to eat all 5 in one sitting. At least if you're me, you do. I've always said if I'm ever wealthy, I'll do my main shop at M&S. Yeah, that's the dream, isn't it? We also have well, not locally, but there's also Waitrose. Waitrose is a very expensive supermarket. I don't think I will, yeah. There isn't one in my city anyway, but when I have been to one, it feels like, I don't know, like tourism in terms of, well, yeah, going, ooh, look at all the fancy stuff in Waitrose. I'd probably just buy 3 desserts and call it a meal. They're good desserts, Infinity. I wouldn't judge you. So the only kid who used to eat the cookies on my way round, then scan the packet through the till to pay for them. I was never allowed to do that. My parents were always very on top of, you are not eating anything in the shop. You have to wait until we've left the shop. Yeah, that was kind of, they were fairly laid back about a lot of things, but not that. I wish I could send more people my baking. Lou, you're going to have to set up an Etsy store or something, and then we can all buy from you. I keep saying it. Now that life is a little bit calmer and I can get into more of a routine, I keep meaning a bake again. I think it would save me money if I started baking again. I wonder if Willie's going to be at the pub, isn't he? He's always at the pub at this time of day, surely. Let's go find out. I remember Panda Pop. It was something to the handyman and his wife, and they said it was the best shortbread they'd ever had. Nice. I would say no one want payment, but so many people are international. Oh, yeah. Yeah, international payment, international postage. Yeah. It does get expensive. I still love the blue and red Panda Pop. I haven't had Panda Pop in years. I used to like the really blue slush puppies you could get. Oh, we got a cutscene, chat. I think Gus is sad. I'm a bit worried he looks sad. Oh no, he might be happy. Hi, Hallie. When chat, Gus has something to say. It's important. I'm just looking over last month's earnings, and it's not looking very good. Oh no. The real world economy has spread to Stardew. The worst thing, and I hate to say this because she's my friend, is Pam. She hasn't paid off her tab in weeks. Oh, that's not right. Because I bet Pam has drunk a lot. But I can't ask her to do it. I know she'll get defensive, and I don't want to hurt her feelings. Gus, you need to put your foot down. Hallie, you gotta help me. Oh, I've got to put my foot down. Hey, Pam. Awkward. Gus, I'm awful thirsty if you catch my drift. Well, okay, Pam. Oh, I feel in the middle of something. Hallie, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Okay, you need to pay your tab right now. The saloon isn't doing well financially. Okay, well, the bottom one is basically the passive-aggressive British response, isn't it? You're going, oh, I'm not doing well financially. I think we should do what I would like to do in life. We need to say, you need to pay your tab right now, because Pam needs to pay up. It's just good manners. You can't send baking to Norway. I didn't realise. If you have the time, delivery pastry baking shops seem to be a thing in the UK. Remember Wagley, if you know her from Flankers Community, ordering these 4x8-inch pastry slabs. They were apparently... Ooh, I didn't know that. Slime, what salty snacks are you going to get? You just worked out. You're low on salt. I'm thirsty if you catch my... It was a bit weird, wasn't it? Anyway, we're going to force Pam to pay the tab. Hey, watch your mouth. Oh my God, look at her face, chat. We have made Pam so angry. I'm a bit scared. No one tells me what to do. You know what has just happened, chat? We have confronted an alcoholic who is in denial. And Pam is angry now because she knows she's in the wrong. She's got a drink problem and she is tied up in narcissistic hell of being... Not my fault. Everyone throw ham at Pam. Yeah, we should do that. Go get your overpriced chips, Slime. You deserve them. Pam, pay up. She is still shaking with rage. This is reminding me when I annoy Mouse, and Mouse, her ears shake and everything, and it's all... Yeah, she is dramatic. Pam is doing that too. Pam, right? Yep. Well, I guess I better pay off that tab then. Okay, see, that's... Pam has admitted she's in the wrong. Pamgry. Pamgry indeed. Thank you for the gigantified slime. Also, I just caught myself in the camera and I forgot I'm wearing cat ears today, aren't I? Thanks, Pam. See, look, Gus is happy. I think Pam might kill me in my sleep. Thank you, Hallie. Now, let's get you that drink, Pam. It's going to be amazing now Pam adds that to her tab. Should we go talk to Pam? I'm a bit scared. Hey kid, you're too young to be moping around in a place like... Oh, there you go. Pam's forgiven me. Now she's just repeating herself because she's drunk. Hey, Willie. I need a little warm-me-up to be ready for another cold night in the ocean. Thank you, Jezza. Just be glad Pam backed off. She might have come out with her 5 sisters. Yep. Hey, that's a real lunker. You've certainly got angler's blood in you. Good chap, we're achieving. We did good. We're not bothering with Pierre. We're working on a maple syrup, although we technically need that for community centre. Hey, does anyone want a manky winter root I've dug up from somewhere? Clint, what about you? Thanks. Yeah, that was it. That's fair. No, I don't have time to chat with you. Okay, well, would you like a fish? I don't really like... Oh. Chat, why doesn't anyone like my fish? They're fresh. I'm doing my best here. I spilled a whole bucket of milk on the floor today. It was horrible and such a waste of my poor Belinda's hard work. We haven't got any milk, but would you like a fish? Oh, I guess I'll take it. Hey, you can make a good meal out of that. These people are so ungrateful. Screw them. Let's raid everyone's bins. I have a very deeply ingrained association between the smell of cheap fish and chip shops and Street Fighter. I love that. I love the nostalgia there. I'd love a manky winter root, to be honest, any day. It's been a long time since I had a manky winter root. Associate arcades, more with cinemas, that's where I'm at. See, I missed out on the arcade business. Okay, well, yeah, I know it's getting late. We're going to bed in a minute. Give me a minute, game. Oh, battery on my mouse has gone. Battered Mars bar. I've never had a battered Mars bar. But, talking of battered Mars bars, when I was in London last week, meeting up with Spoofy and Treacle, we went to Camden Market for some food. And one of the stalls had battered Mars bars, and the problem was I wasn't hungry. It was I'd already had the Yorkshire burrito, I think some other stuff earlier in the day, and basically I was full. I'm kind of wishing I had the battered Mars bar now. I don't know if I would have liked it. I'm wondering if it would have been too sweet. But it would have been nice to find out. When it was London, it probably cost £12 or something. But no, I have a knob arriving in the mail today. Hey, well done. You got a knob, Lou. I hope the knob is everything you want for the draw. And we had none of that anyway. Arcade or battered anything. Also, my parents' mom were just too strict to let me go anyway. Oh, that's a shame. Look, there's a Santa. He's flying. He's busy. I had a battered Mars bar once. It was underwhelming. Oh, that's a shame. I think I just want to try it so I can say I have. May your draws be sturdy. You know you're middle-aged when you're looking forward to getting a knob for your drawer. And I say that as somebody who's probably going to do quite similar soon, to make the kitchen look a little bit newer. Folks, I've got an announcement to make. This is the last new episode of Living Off the Land before my retirement. Oh no, the game thinks we know stuff. I've had a good time and I'll miss you folks. Oh, and I've been told the station's going to start playing reruns next year. Take care. Oh no, we're meant to know stuff now, chat. Do we know stuff? I mean, you guys do. You've all pretty much all played Stardew before. Do I know stuff? I don't know. I knocked my other half's drawer a while back. She was very grateful. Well, that's good, J-Luz. We like people to talk about very personal things on here. It's good to know you feel comfortable enough to talk about that. And I'm sure the other half, yeah, I bet the other half was delighted. Antique brass with a cat on it. Ooh, that sounds cute. See, when I get new knobs for the kitchen, they're probably just going to be quite ordinary. Just wanted to, we had a new kitchen about 14, 15 years ago, and it's just looking a little bit tired. Although, after the last 14 or 15 years, I'm looking pretty tired too. So yeah, I'm not judging the kitchen. It's doing its best. I think we overcooked it and vaporized. Ooh, yeah, that was not going to be nice, is it? Yeah, it's just going to be a puddle of chocolate in batter, isn't it? Hey guys, ooh, I think our weird demon, well not demon, void thing has grown up. Hey void bows! Welcome to the family. I can't wait to see what the hell you do. Hey Sangster, enjoy your lurk. Good to have you. We have a void egg chat. Does that mean we can make void mayonnaise? Probably. I wonder if that's a good thing. I wonder if we end up poisoning people with it. Bacon is so happy he doesn't, well, she doesn't need a fuss. We kind of over-happied her. She's vegan. Don't touch me. I'm happy. Bacon. Weirdly, bacon. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. That's fine. No. Wait. What? No. Well, that broke. How does that even... I'll get another bit of stone wall built. Yeah, weirdly, Bacon is our cow, and then we have Charles the pig. Because we're royalist here, chat. Okay, let's tidy that up. Better. Okay, let's go use the void egg in the mayo machine. What game was it you were playing a while ago when you were a blacksmith and you had to name a business, and I just remember coming up with a name, Allie's Hammer. Ooh, what was that game? I can't remember now. What did we play? We haven't played... It must have been last year. Because so far, this year, we've played this... Star Sand Island. That wasn't it. Quarantine Zone and Megabonk. I think that might be all we played. So it must have been something last year. And getting me to remember something from last year is asking a lot. Oh, there was something like Blacksmith Manager or something. I do remember that, yeah. Maybe it was that, yeah. Chirpy music, chat. Do we want anything? Kind of I'm saving money for a house upgrade, you see. So I think we're going to live frugally. But we will chat to everyone. Hey, Hayley. It's so pretty. I wish our town could always look like this. Hey, Emily. Look, it's the winter star. Oh, my mistake. It's just a decoration. Wait, did Emily actually look at that and think it was an actual star? Emily might not be the brightest. Hey, Leia. Sometimes I dread going to parties, but afterwards I'm always glad I went. That's called nerves. That's because you're excited and you haven't figured out that actually, instead you're thinking you're nervous, but really you're excited. I reckon Clint needs his own spin-off backstory. I want to see more of Clint. Not in that way. I want to... Clint deserves better. Emily's just looking at the world through a different light. Yeah, I think she's on something. Oop. Excuse me, where are my manners? This spice cider has quite a potent fizz to it. Okay, well at least she didn't burp in my face. Hey, Marlon. Ooh, hello. Don't pay any mind to me. Go enjoy yourself. Yeah, sure, you just hang around lurking in the corner. Hey, Willie. I'm a simple man, Hallie. I'm thankful for a solid roof over my head and a hot can of beans in the morning. Does he mean baked beans or coffee? I could use some new blacksmithing tools. Mine have gotten a little rusty over the years. See, Clint can have a regular conversation. He can be a decent person sometimes. Hey, Pam. Mulled wine is the only thing keeping me warm in this freezing weather. Hello, Hallie. What kind of gift are you hoping to receive this year? An iridium milk pail, an interesting book, or a lump of coal? I don't know what an iridium milk pail would be like. I kind of want to go with that, because I think I could buy myself an interesting book, and I've got a lot of coal. No worries, Arc Editor. Good to have you here, and have a good rest of your night. And thank you for the gift sub to Soul earlier. It's really kind of you. But yeah, have a good one, and take care. Let's go to Iridium Milk Pail. I've never heard of such a thing. No, me neither. It sounds expensive. Yeah, that's kind of why I went with it. Happy Feast of a Winter Star, Hallie. Hey, Marnie. Happy feasting. Hey, Shane. One benefit of the cold weather is I can put frozen pizzas under the tree. Why would you do that? Hey, Linus. The mayor personally invited me to his table. I couldn't turn that down. Yay! People are helping Linus out. Is it time to open presents yet? Nope, we gotta keep talking. Hey, Gus. Eat. Eat while it's still fresh and hot. What else has he got to say? I could go on and on about my new method of making candy canes, but I'll spare you the details this year. He's going to tell us everything next year, isn't he? I can feel it in my bones, chat. Oh, okay, we need to go back that way to talk to Harvey. Have you tried the pecan pie? It's my favourite. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey Vincent, I got the toy dinosaur I wanted. See? It's called a Stegosaurus, I think. Sure, Vincent. Sure. Seeing my little boy happy and healthy is what I'm thankful for. This spot is for the overflow present. There's just too many to count this year. Hey Sam, who gives someone a Joja basket? Ooh, yes. Capitalist stooge. Chat, is anyone else feeling a little bit hungry looking at the food? Like, I immediately want to roast dinner. Oh wait, no, we're not going to give Marion her secret gift yet. We're going to finish talking to everyone, and then we'll surprise her. Well, husband got me a new power saw this year. You must have forgotten he got me the same thing 2 years ago. Oh dear. This green jelly has a minty flavour to it. I wonder how mint became associated with the Feast of a Winter Star. Does mint even grow in winter? Good point, Demetrius. I don't know. Hey, George. I already spend all day with the family anyway. Why do we need a big hubbub out in the cold? Sometimes you're kind of left going, it's okay, George will die one day and everyone will be liberated. Divorce him, right? Yeah, I think we need we need an intervention here. Hey, Evelyn, you're more than welcome to join us at our table, dear. I think Evelyn needs an intervention too. She deserves happiness. Yeah, Alex, I'm pretty sure there's a grid ball shaped present with my name on it underneath a spirit tree. I actually wish we had Robin as our secret Santa, because then she'd actually have a nice gift. I had a big breakfast bap earlier, so my lunch is a lump of chocolate cake and a mug of chocolate. I like it, Chillus. I'm envious. I guess it's nice the whole family is together for once. The guess means I don't think Sebastian is being sincere. Talking of insincere, hey Abigail, I wonder which present is mine. I hope it's the big box. Yeah, that's what I expected to be, Abigail. Hey Caroline, isn't the tree gorgeous? I spent all morning decorating it with Marnie and Jody. It's a fun tradition. Okay, let's give Mario the gift. She's getting a diamond. Imagine if we gave her a geode. No, we're giving her a diamond. I have a pretty grumpy husband, but he's a sweet. That's what's important, so. Oh, Mario looks happy. Oh, so it's you. A diamond. Thanks. I think we did good, chat. What did I get? Did I get an iridium milk pill? Hey, Hallie, I'm your secret gift giver this year. Oh no, I don't think we spoke to Marnie much. I don't think we're going to get anything great. Here, open it. We got 12 eggs, chat. It's lucky, but I don't have a barn full of chickens. 12 eggs. I mean, the only way that would be worse if this was in real life, and then I'd go, I'm intolerant to eggs. Thank you. I mean, it's not much, but I hope you like it. I gave Maru a diamond. I think I misread the room for the Secret Santa business. But, yeah, we're being nice to her face. Okay. Well, we got 12 eggs. Cool. I had beans and sausages on toast for breakfast. It really hits. Ooh, that sounds good. I found something savoury to eat. Smoky barbecue beans on the stove. Good job, Slime. You're all slowly making me hungry here. And I'm thinking, what have I got to eat? I haven't got anything to eat at the moment. Should I plan better? This morning, I had 3 Weet Bix. And a bit of leftover part of... I had a really nice cookie pie thing yesterday and I left a little bit. I ate that. I think I should have eaten more, chat. I'm going to be farting up a storm at work. Enjoy, Slime. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I passed, Glasgow train station 75 minutes before a building next to it went up in flames yesterday. Thankfully there were no casualties from report. Yeah, it was shut down, wasn't it, for a while, I think. I think I saw something on the news earlier today. I think it was a vape shop went up, didn't it? I think. Yeah, I think I should have planned ahead with food. I have not. Still shut. Perhaps tomorrow. Yeah, it looked huge and bad. And I think a building collapsed, didn't it? I think that was part of the problem. Did an Aldi food shop earlier and I didn't have my beloved white chocolate hazelnut print. Oh. Yeah, maybe in my post-stream walk. This sounds awful now for Hannah. Maybe I'll walk to Aldi and see if they have that chocolate. They actually think about it, they didn't with me lately either. They keep... I think everyone's discovered it's delicious. Well, let's sell our stuff. I don't think it's the most exciting at Christmases. Yay, we got void mayonnaise. Minus 75. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Got some chocolate chip hot cross buns for yesterday. Oh, you've just reminded me, J. Luz. I have hot cross buns. When I was in, funny enough, M&S yesterday, they were selling off these little millionaires mini hot cross buns. So they've got caramel and chocolate, and that might be it. But who needs more than caramel and chocolate? Why did I not think of those earlier? I might have to get some of those on my break. Yeah, I wasn't very food focused this morning, so I didn't plan ahead very well. It's Clint's birthday today. I think we've got to go give Clint something. Clint deserves somebody to care about him. Not in a project way. I don't want him as a project. I'm just saying he deserves... Oh, I hope he doesn't get the wrong idea, actually. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't get too close to Clint. What kind of thing? Oh, he likes cookies. Well, maybe you won't get cookies. Hates Joja Cola. Okay. Cherry Bakewell hot cross bun. Oh, let's go. They sound good. Hey, Gus. Good morning. What a beautiful day, huh? Kind of. It's very snowy. You know, as the saloon owner, I hear about everything that's going on in town. I remember when you first moved here, everyone was a bit unsure of what to expect. A stranger from a city, an unknown personality. Ugh, not city folk. Ugh. Sorry, I have to stir this pot every 5 minutes. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you know it's like when you're making a sauce. If you put in a new spice, you could ruin everything. He's saying I'm a new spice, chat. Oh. Caught fire, chat. But then again, there's always a chance you'll create something new and delicious, right? He's going to give us sauce that caught fire. What I'm trying to say is, it's been great having you in town, and I've come to think of you as one of my good friends. Yay, Gus likes us. Anyway, I came to give you something. I was cleaning up the back room and I found this old mini jukebox. I want you to have it. Oh, am I not getting the thing that you're stirring every 5 minutes? I mean, I'm happy with the jukebox. No complaints. But what are you stirring, Gus? It's actually an old do-it-yourself project of mine from many years ago. They're pretty easy to make. So just in case you wanted to make more, I brought the blueprints for you. Thank you. But Gus, what are you stirring? Well, I'm going to head home. I gotta get this marinara back on the stove. Have a good one. That was a strange encounter, but I think I like Gus. Really love the idea of him walking around with a pot of food that needs to be seen. Yeah, he is dedicated to the cause, isn't he? Didn't want to move the window. Yes. Yeah, he's putting a lot of effort in there. There we go. I hope it is the greatest source of his life. Hey, doggo. No, we're not eating it. In fact, we might make jam out of it. I haven't decided. We might as well make some jam. It will take a while, but it might be tasty. 2 days for 13 hours. This add-on is useful. 3 days, 2 days. I mean, technically 23 hours. It's a whole day extra. Oh, yeah, there we go. When we get to spring, we can fish for a walleye. I think it's spring at least. Yay, pepper ducks, pepper ducks. We want to feather off them. And pet the rabbit, because we want a foot off him. But I think we can do that without death. I don't know. I don't want to ask too many questions, but I am a little bit scared. Ooh, the trees are growing quite well. Chat, what are you playing today? Or what have you been playing today, depending on where you're at time zone wise? Funny enough, over the weekend, after spending last weekend solidly playing World of Warcraft for work, guess what I ended up playing at the weekend for fun, by choice? I played more World of Warcraft, and it was really good fun. But I think after this stream, got a few life things to do first, but when I get back to games, a bit of Slave Spire 2, I think, and a bit more World of Warcraft. It's for simple things in life. Okay, let's make some more cursed mayonnaise. Let's see, Clint, about a geode. Oh, actually, first of all, so I don't forget, I want to go to the Travelling Merchant. See him there in my bottom corner. Yeah, okay. Just some field mystery and try not to think about Poker. Yeah, I do like the look of Poker. Nintendo games cost so much, though. Like, a really annoying amount where it's not even, yeah, I can just about justify it. You have to really be ready for that price point. I'm still on my Death Stranding shit. I would definitely play Death Stranding at some point. I don't know when, but it does look intriguing. Someone tell Carl to stop chewing on my Lego. If a Lego tastes nice, then it, yeah. Seafoam pudding. A bomb. Yeah, we could make bombs for bruschetta. Oh, oak resin. Oh, that'll save us making it. Yep, we will take that. I think we have that one. Okay, let's go chop some stuff up. Then we'll go to the community centre, and at least we've completed one thing. Prices are kind of crazy, but I've heard from multiple people that Poker P is worth it, maybe. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Highland Descent streaming it over the last few days, and it does look like there's a huge amount of depth to it. I've spent too much money recently, otherwise I'd be tempted, but I have to curb my spending a bit for a little bit. But sometime in the future I'll probably get it. It's just annoying that Nintendo games don't go down in price. Because, for instance, I also want to play Resident Evil Requiem, but that will go down in price at some point, so it'll actually pay off for me to wait. On the other hand, in the past, when I've sold old Nintendo games, it's great. You basically get the same price back. Yeah, I've heard very good things of Fields of Mystery. Remember Spoofy streamed it a while back now. It looked a lot of fun. It looked very, very Stardew. But with a little, a few differences, and I think I found it more accessible. It gets going faster. And I just bought RE4 purely for Leon. I think I have RE4. At least for Remake, I do. It's always one of those games I keep meaning to play and then I don't. I have a weird relationship with Resident Evil games. As in, I generally enjoy them, but I have to be very much in my right mood to play them. And my mood kind of comes and goes. Resident Evil 4 is the best game on the Wii. Yeah, I heard good things of it on the Wii. Although the best game on the Wii was... cynical moment. I mean, but we had a lot of very good party games, but I don't ever remember it being an amazing system overall. It was very clever. I mean, loving watching people play the new Resident Evil. Yeah, I've been avoiding the spoilers, but every now and then I've seen little bits. Yeah, I like the look of it very much. I wish I had a weird relationship with Leon. Okay, we'll drop a couple of bits off. Take that oak resin to the community centre. We better give something Clint for his birthday. Do you think he'd like the geode? I mean, in a way, that would be truly in his wheelhouse, wouldn't it? Or will he be there going, great, you gave me work. What am I meant to do with this? Nah, let's find him something good. What would he like? We could give him a void mayonnaise. That would be kind of brutal, wouldn't it? Let's give him a cheese, actually. In some ways, I enjoy mystery better than stuff. I've heard that from other people. Yeah. Ooh. I'm certainly keen to play Fields of Mystery at some point. I have it. Yeah, possibly once I've kind of had my fill of this, I might play it. If I do, I'll probably stream it. How about My Time at Porsche Samrock Stand? They're more... Don't they look more kind of... They're 3D-ish, aren't they? I think. Yeah, I thought they were. Oh, he's shutting up shop, isn't he? As he should. It's his birthday. Okay, we'll rummage around the bins and wait till he goes to the bar or something. Is he still in there? Let's have a look. No, looks like he's in the museum. Stardew is one of my absolute faves, but mystery is a refreshing change. Makes sense? Is he here? Map, you lied to me. Or I mistapped. But we'll say lied. Is he outside or is he still hanging around? Yeah. I love that half the time you're just lurking outside somebody's house going, I want to give you cheese for your birthday. I mean, I'd be okay. Well, it depends who's lurking outside my house, but there would definitely be people I'd go, yeah, you look outside my house for some cheese. Oh, he's not leaving, is he? Sorry, Alex. I didn't realise you were looking. My bad. Just force the cheese through the less. You can just go, there's some mystery cheese here. Do I want it? Is it poisoned? You should definitely be able to ring doorbells. That's my thinking. not going to leave, is he? Oh well. His loss. I bet I'm the only person that was going to give him a birthday present. I mean, for all I know, he might be lactose intolerant. Let's just stand and glare. Let's see if he leaves. We have ads coming up in 3 minutes, by the way, chat. When we do, we'll stick words on the stream on for a little bit, have a quick break, have a stretch, yawn a little bit, all that kind of stuff. He's not going to leave, is he? I wanted to give him a cheese. Yeah, we'll go to the community centre. Please bless this tiny frog with luck. I don't know who the tiny frog is, but we can do that. We can bless it. Hey, we got one done, chat. Oh, you're a frog PNG tube. Ah, I always miss your streams because you tend to stream when I'm still asleep. So every once in a while, wait, Clint has moved. Where's Clint moved to? Hey, he's at the saloon. He did right. Saloon time. Yeah, sadly, thanks to time zones, I tend to be asleep. So I have missed that. But good luck with whatever it is you need good luck for. Good luck. There he is. Get out of my way. I'm trying to give Clint some cheese. Go. I don't usually get birthday gifts. This actually means a lot. Thank you. Hey, you like the cheese. Or at least he liked the fact that somebody gave him something. But whatever the reason, he is happy with the cheese. Where is he on my list? I want to check to see if he does actually like the cheese. Where's he gone? There he is. Yay, you like cheese. Chat, I've just realised he is weird. We've made quite good friends with Clint. 4 hearts. Because I haven't really bothered with everyone. I've been kind of... Okay, Sandy I've totally ignored. There we go then. I mean, Linus loves me. Planting tree cuttings in Vintage Story. We'll find out in 3 game months today, so ooh, good luck. I feel so odd deliberately stopping today. Oh, Lou, it is hard when you've been so busy and you haven't taken a break for a while. It is really weird to just stop. But sometimes you need to. It's good to do it. I'm just going to go give Linus something because, I don't know, it's like Linus. Yeah, definitely. Breaks are good. But they can take a little bit of time to kind of feel good. Or, yeah, feel normal and like you're actually meant to be doing it. Nope, not eating it. We're going to see Linus. Thank you. That's a good find. I'm always happy when eating wild food. Thank you. We have ads now, chat. So I'm going to take a quick little break. And stick words on stream on. And then I will be right back. I will be back in 3 minutes. So see you then. Welcome back, everyone. How did you? I'll admit I managed to totally miss. I saw it went badly wrong the first time. Did it go better the second time? Good job anyway. You all tried your best. That's the key thing. All you can do is try your best. Where are we at? Oh yeah, we're wrapping up for one evening. We're getting near to spring, chat. I'm looking forward to spring. Kind of done with winter. Which, funny enough, in actual life, I'm not really done with winter. I'm looking ahead and thinking we're kind of at spring in the UK, and I don't know. I feel like winter passed me by. I was too busy, and I want those nice wintry nights where I just hide away. But in Stardew, I'm ready for spring. If at first you don't succeed, never try again. Yep. Those are the words to live by. Everyone do exactly what Slime said. Try, go, oh, this sucks and it's too hard. Just don't bother. Anything to sell. No. We did all that. I know it's getting late game. I was thinking about what to do. Give me a minute. What are you, my mother, Stardew? Biggest lesson I ever took from Homer Simpson and ruthlessly reinforced by my father. Ooh, I'm sorry. Did you also learn from Homer Simpson that this is the worst day of my life so far? I've definitely said that to people. Well, I've said that to my mum to make her laugh, and then she just looks at me in mild horror. I should save that story for the next relevant Who Got. Yeah, it'll be there. There we go, you pulled. Oh, I dread to think what we are going to get. What are we going to get, chat? I mean, that last one didn't have one single like question, did it? Okay, yeah, this might be okay. What does the world need more of? This could go in many different directions. Could go, but what the world needs now is love, but yeah, some other stuff too. Do you think that email will ever completely replace normal mail? Now that is a traumatic question, but these are also meant to be used on, say, first dates or when you're getting to know somebody. What kind of boring conversation do you have if it's just, do you think that email will ever completely replace normal mail? I mean, yes, well, almost certainly, but also, I mean, it'd be fun if you were on a date with a postman and then you were basically going, do you think you're ever going to be out of a job? Big butt. Yeah, big butts. Yeah, we did more. White chocolate hazelnut praline bite. Yep, I like that. If you could play the main character in any movie, what movie would it be? There we go. That wasn't actually traumatic. I think it was because the last card we had 3 traumatic questions in a row. Normal mail has pretty much gone in some places. Coverage for standard letter delivery is no longer as... Yeah, I mean, in the UK, they're prioritising parcels, which means letters just vanish. Like, I get a lot of hospital letters. I don't anymore. I get an email or a phone call. I was meant to get a Christmas card from FG Squared. And she lives... I don't actually know exactly where she lives, but she lives not exactly that, near enough that you think a posting a card would get there. Never got it. It's been 3 months. Nah, it's gone. Buttman's Big Butt Adventures 70. Yeah. Wonder what happened in 1 to 16. I thought 14 was the best. There we go. Hey, Clint. I know a couple of recipes. I thought I'd send you one. Maybe it'll help you mine more ore or something. We now had to make algae soup. I don't know if I want to make algae soup, chat. That feels like depression food to me. I'm not judging, Well, actually, no, that's not depression food. Depression food is, say, noodles or something. Algae soup, that is intervention food. That is, you've got a problem and you're burying your feelings in 4 green algae. Don't do it, chat. If you want to eat algae soup, please come to me and talk about your problems. I can't guarantee I'll fix them, but you're not alone. You will be alone if you eat green algae soup all the time. Don't do it. You deserve better. No, don't eat. Yeah, you deserve peaches and plums. Maple syrup is 3 days away. We're getting there. My boyfriend's friend that he lived with at uni used to eat plain pasta with salt on in trying to... Oh, that is intervention food too, isn't it? Yeah, that's... Are you okay? I mean, it's good for eating, but... About a few times, mate. Oh... should submit a new Hugo card asking what was the most upsetting or traumatizing Hugo card question you've drawn so far. Some of them are wild. I think my favourite is still, do you know anyone that went to prison? Do they have any good advice? Or something to that effect. And it was a bit, okay, that's not cosy, but no. That was it. Pasta spread hot on a plate with ice cream. Does that work? I feel like that could be secretly a really good dessert or truly awful. Oh, I forgot about... Yeah, you're out of food, guys. But spring is coming. I might just leave you to kind of starve a little bit. Because I'm lazy. I mean, I'm not lazy. I love gobbling plain pasta, honestly. Like attacking the leftover pasta I cooked for a meal out of a... I don't think I've ever eaten plain pasta. And now I'm not quite sure if I've secretly become a pasta snob or that is actually quite a good idea. McDonald's fries dipped in McDonald's soft serve is good, especially with caramel. Yeah, I've had that before. That works well. Or if you dip it in a milkshake. That's also pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice combination of sweet and savoury. I don't mind plain pasta either, to be fair, but you can get pasta sauces for pretty cheap, so he must have been destitute. Yeah. It might have just been he wanted to spend his money on something else. Because I say this as somebody who, when I was a postgrad student, so basically when I really should have been more sensible, because I was a little bit older, I bought an Xbox 360 on my first week there. And then I basically survived on very little food for a while to fund it and games. So it could be something like that. I remember one of the things I used to do was I'd just get a takeaway each evening. So I'd basically not eat anything all day. But it was fine because I had a nice takeaway at the end of the day. Funny enough, I lost quite a bit of weight. Totally unrelated, I'm sure. And thank you for the follow. Hey, Rage Factory, how are you doing? Very possibly, honestly. My boyfriend's friends all get... Yeah, I did not eat well because I bought games. And I don't regret it. I couldn't do it now, because for Crohn's means I need to eat regularly, otherwise very bad things happen. But back then, yeah, I'd be walking 2 to 4 miles a day, eating 1 meal a week, 1 meal a day. Amazing if you want to be really thin. I don't recommend it, it wasn't healthy. For me, the plain salty pasta thing was when I only had literally a $1 coin to, like, yeah. That's fair though, yeah. If you're struggling, you got to do what means you still get food in you. I'm doing good, thank you, Rage. Having a good time with Stardew. I'm nearly at spring, and I'm looking forward to getting to spring. Because winter is a little bit... There's not a lot going on in winter. It's fun, but after a while you get a little bit... I want to move on to the next one. Thin spread out pasta, spaghetti on a dish with very cold ice cream on top made the spaghetti solidify, and it was like a waffle under the ice cream. That... I'm not gonna lie, that sounds tasty. That is poverty spec ice cream and waffles. I respect that. Yeah, it's intriguing. I think that could work. Have you tried pasta? Look, this. Pasta chips. Best seasoning on cooked pasta. You can either bake or air fry it to dry out, and you have chips. Chat, you are intriguing me with what pasta can do. I thought pasta just needed to be cooked and have a bit of sauce on. But all of these tactics sound like a good use of stuff. What were we gonna do of the day? Okay, luck is not on our side, so it's not ideal. Actually, I'm gonna just idly see if there's anything else we could buy here. Okay, we don't want shears. Auto grabber, that sounds weirdly aggressive. No, okay. We could drop off a wood. I think if we get to 100 wood, I can pay for the upgrade to our house. 100 hardwood, that is. And I would quite like to do that soon. Well, no, drop off a hay at the silo. Or, more importantly, drop it off with the gang. Everyone, I hope you're having a nice time zone. It is 1:15 PM here, so the talk of food is starting to make me have one eye on lunch. And the memory of those mini hot cross buns I totally forgot about. This is where brain fog is a pain. Sometimes it just forgets, funny things. Other times it forgets that you bought incredibly nice things to eat. That's annoying. But after this stream, I'll go for my post-stream walk, because if I don't do that straight away, excuses are made. And then I think I'm going to cook... we're going to cook something with chicken, I think. I think it's chicken that needs using up. I don't know what. Probably the kind of usual easy meal of... wait, no, we probably want to keep egg. Chicken and rice. With, some nice veg and stuff, but usually try and keep it simple. Because it involves less thought, basically. Yeah, let's see what our hardwood supply is like. So close. We have a fair bit of energy. Where can I go for more hardwood? What's that thing that we haven't checked here? No, okay, there's not a lot going on here. Leak is going to be the spring, I think. Okay. Chat, if you know a good place to get hardwood, pun not intended, you are fine to tell me at this point. Ew, yeah. Yep, as I said, well, yeah, I walked straight into that one. What an emote. Okay, we can't cut down again. Secret Forest, yeah, I think that's where I already went. Yeah, I've already got. Okay, so hardwood is just hard to come by. That's what I had a feeling about. Because that would make sense, because with upgrades and stuff, you often only need, say, 100 hardwood, so I suspected that was probably the case. But that's okay, because tomorrow I will have enough once I go raid that secret forest. Raiding a secret forest with hardwood. Yeah. Respawn daily, or at least, yeah, it seemed to be every day. I fell behind a little bit, otherwise I probably would have done it by now. But we live, we learn. Best mate is such a good emote, yes. Ooh, we have a rusty spoon. Cool. Presumably Gunther will want that. I mean, it says he does. He's got a weird idea about what to put in that museum. I think, man, even though we're good on energy, I think I'm just going to skip ahead to tomorrow. Because tomorrow's going to be the last day of spring. Winter, I want to get to spring, chat. We'll sell a couple of bits. Not the stuff we should be able to give to Gunther. Get the mayo and the cheese. Plant, yeah, we'll plant those 2 carrot seeds. Might as well. How's the tapping going? 2 days, 12 hours. Yeah, man. Next note to self. Homemade guacamole will not only not protect sandwich bread from soaking from tomatoes, it will soak and shatter by... Ooh, that looks like that. That sounds like your lunch went a little bit wrong there, Infinity. Yeah, we'll have an early night. We'll go to bed before 9 PM. That's the dream, surely. Then we'll kind of do our chores. We'll go to the secret forest. Hopefully get to see Gunther. Oh, travelling merchant is in town. Here we go. We got a nice little day full of chores. And we get to learn how to make shrimp cocktail. Here's another good appetizer for you and your dinner guests. My cocktail sauce is extra zesty, and I'm sure you'll love it. Now, the first step. We learnt stuff, chat. I ordered too much fertilizer for the garden. I bet you can put it to some good use. Take care. Thank you, Jody. Okay, we're in a routine where we're just petting all the animals because I'm trying to make the ducks and a rabbit like me. So I figure if I just get into the habit of being extra nice to everyone, I won't forget anyone. Let's get water in. Ooh, you only slept 3 hours. Infinity. Oh, that is not enough. I do sympathise. That sounds rough. It's nice it's snowing for the last day of winter. Because, yeah, it's a very pretty time of year. How you doing, Roger? Are you ready to give up your foot yet? Not yet. Okay. How are you doing, weird demon void thing? What about you, Hosen? No, you don't want to give up your foot yet. You okay? Egg of One Cock is happy too. Good job. Have a good day, everyone. You have a nice little chill. Hey guys, how are you all doing? We have 2 cows that are peak happy. 3 cows, I think. Yeah. Angus it. Oh, look at us. What more could they want in their lives? No urgent tasks today, so I can rest it out a bit. Oh, I've also turned wraps that began to go stale into natural. Oh, that works really well. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's a good way of using them up. They tend to taste very nice. Cut a wrap into different shapes and same bakery. Yeah, toss them in a bowl with salt and seasoning. Yeah, I tend to toss them in with smoked paprika. That always works well for me. don't tend to use a lot of salt in my cooking. As a kid, we never really had much salt in cooking, so now I'm really sensitive to the taste of salt. As in, if I eat anything that's a little bit too salty for my liking, all I taste is salt for a while. Should we just sell that? I guess we can. I'm going to go see the travelling merchant. And then we will go see Gunther about the stuff we're handing in. Oh, and we'll go to the secret woods again. Should be near the travelling thing. Yeah, they do cook very fast. Which is nice because it means you get a quick snack, but yeah, you got to keep an eye on them. Okay, what do we want? Do we want anything? Possibly not. I was hoping there'd be a rare fish or something, but no. Okay, never mind. Go attack the secret forest. If we get the time, we might be able to get the upgrade commission too. Be in a good position. You'll come out. Got him. It's weird how, I mean, I still feel incredibly new to this game, but it is interesting how you kind of get into a routine of how to spend each day while still getting stuff done. Where it's sort of, right, routine, keep everyone fed, go get some hardwood. And then go, right, what am I going to do with the rest of the day? Hey, leave me alone. You. Yeah. Let's head over. We want to head over. We want to collect the other wood. Get that lined up. And we want to get to Gunther. I think Gunther closes quite late in the day. We can get to Klimt for the geode, that'll be handy. But I don't. It's just a basic geode. I don't think it's going to be that interesting. It'll probably just be some coal or something. Was it stone we also need? I think it was stone. Ooh, we'll come back to that. Make sure we get that one is right in front of us. Men chat, I think it's spring tomorrow. I think it's 28 days per season. Hey, Maru. Bye, Maru. Yeah. Oh, we didn't need stone. We just need 100 pieces of hardwood. Yay, let's do it. And sometime early in spring, we're going to have a bigger house. Which, to be honest, I don't tend to kit out with a lot of stuff, but we could do. We could stop living minimally. Okay, let's say hi to Gunther and Klimt. We'll go see Klimt first because of timings. Get rid of that geode that I've been holding on to for about 5 days. catching up for me, Clint. Yeah, stone. Told you. Well, that's why I wasn't prioritising it. I didn't think it'd be the most interesting of things. You can have the rusty spoon I found. And the trilobite. Was it the most exciting of days? No. No, it was not. But some days it's just going to be like that. Let's pick around at the trash cans when nobody's looking. Hey, we got soggy newspaper. Our lives are complete. Kind of. Imagine just poking around in your neighbour's trash cans and going, hey, soggy newspaper, I'll have that. That's soggy with bin juice, isn't it? That's not gonna be the best. Plant some seeds there. Oh, he's gone to sleep in the snow. Looks a tiny bit deprived, but he's not, because he can go home anytime he wants. Mainly bake them dry and have them plain for dips, but before the bake, light spray cooking oil and season on top work. Ooh, garlic and onion powder. That sounds a good combination. I think I do have some leftover wraps, so I used to do it and then I kind of forgot. I am very good in recent times, but to be blunt, I am a decent enough cook. Yeah, not the greatest, but yeah. I'm a reasonable cook, but lately I don't know. I find I go through phases where I just don't want to cook. And I'll still do the basics, but I don't know. Does anyone else have that where you just kind of, maybe when life gets busy, or I don't know, you just kind of lose the enthusiasm? Like I've seen memes that are a bit, what do you mean I have to cook every day for the rest of my life? And it's, yeah, some days it's just a bit, I have to cook? I have to work out what to eat every day? So there's my recycling machine. That's normal, I do that. Oh yeah, all the time. I like cooking and enjoy it, but a lot of the time I just don't have the energy. Yeah. It's annoying because you kind of know what you should be doing, but I don't know. Sometimes you just don't want to. And then there'll be another day where I'll get really inspired and want to do a lot of cooking. Luckily, then I sometimes batch cook. And it's a strange one. Now let me log the past 1.5 days food in this food tracking app. It tries to scam me of my data and predatorily force me into subscriptions. Because I know exactly how to play on vulnerabilities of people who die. Oh yeah, those apps do, don't they? Spring chat, year 3. Am I meant to know what I'm doing at this point? I hope not. We have a cutscene, I think. My dearest granddaughter. It's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little girl. Do you remember? Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. You've been here 2 years now. Please don't say I should have achieved more. I'm trying my best here. You've done well, my dear. Pizza Farm has never looked better. It's an honour to the family name. Grandpa is pleased. The future of Pizza Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. I think Grandpa thinks I think we've graduated. I don't know if I know enough to graduate. But I think the game might be suggesting that. Oh, they're all reruns now, aren't they? The living off your land years. Hey, oh, we got a lot of work to do. Ooh, what's that gonna be? We get Jam. We got Robin working away. Chat, we are going to wrap things up shortly, but we're just going to do a little kind of a recon mission to work out what is going to come on Thursday. A lot of weeding. I think that's going to be the key thing. We got a lot of weeding to do. The trees are doing okay, but they need a little bit of tidying. I think maybe I've misplaced the maple tree. I don't really need the maple trees because they seem to grow naturally anyway. Yeah, okay. I think Thursday's stream is going to involve a lot of maintenance. It's my safe. There's my safe. And what is going to be... We got maple syrup. That's good. This is going to go well. Wait, no, that's a minute. Oh, it's oak resin. Okay, well, we can still use that for something. Yep, chat, we're going to have a busy old time. What is over here with the lights and stuff, shall we? I just want to have a quick little look. This is how the game gets you. Because we're not actually going to do a full day. I just need to have a quick little look. Wait, what's this in the way? Why can we not cut that down? Oh, there we go. Just being an idiot. Wait, what is here? Wait for my return on the dawn of your 30th. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to come back to that, chat. Because, yeah, we're going to wrap things up for one day. So I can make myself some good food, which will probably be chicken and rice. It won't be anything too exciting. But Rage Factory has reminded me about the wraps I did, turning them into tortilla chips. And I do have some leftover wraps, so I might do that as a little side piece. I do have to go for my post-stream walk, so maybe I'll go get a bit of avocado. Might be nice, a bit of smashed avocado. Okay, maybe that's what I need to do to get me out of a cooking rut. Of I just need to do little bits and pieces as I go along, rather than cook a huge amount. You know, go right. I'm going to cook a massive meal. Just add little elements. My boyfriend and I get Simply Cook. Oh, I used to use that. Great veggie meals. We'll make 2 or 3 a week. You get 4 recipes per box. And then we do even easier meals for that. Yeah, maybe it could kind of jumpstart me getting back into cooking. A while ago, I used to do HelloFresh, I think it was. And then I learnt some good recipes from it, but I then made sure I just did cheaply by myself. So yeah, stuff I might have a look at Simply Cook in a minute. You know, to get reacquainted. Yeah, I've got a bit of smashed avocado, chicken and rice, and some chips. Tortilla chips. That could be nice. I used to really like cooking, more so as a getaway from anxiety and depression. The spoons have essentially killed it off. Yeah, that's a rough one. I've rarely ever cooked in the past 10 years myself. Sorry, I needed a drink. I also used to bake cakes or cookies, cupcakes, little focaccia balls. Let's made those up as I thought they do sound tasty. Whenever seeing friends, or sometimes uni meetings, or even just my parents' vaid visitors. But that also, oh, I'm sorry, Infinity. I get it entirely, because for me, sometimes it's also spoons. Because, yeah, kind of, well, as an example, because I went to London on Wednesday to meet Spoofy and Treacle. I still feel a little bit more tired than I should be, but certainly Thursday I still had some work stuff, so I had to kind of power through. And then Friday, Saturday, and a bit of yesterday, it took me time to recover. So I get the spoons idea, and then cooking. I used to do a lot of baking. I should do more baking, because yeah. In fact, the last time I did any baking, I did it for other people, so I should probably do baking for me at some point. But yeah, talking of spoons and hunger, we're going to raid over somewhere. It has been lovely to see you all. It's been a really nice stream, as always. Yeah, What I have thank yous. While I'm at it, actually, before I work on my thank yous, here's for Discord. If you want to see the schedule for the coming week, we'll have a chat, we'll have a catch up, or we have a channel devoted to the forthcoming stream room that does need a lot of work done to it, but I've got a plan in place. So we're getting there, but it will. I think weirdly it will all come together very quickly at some point. It's going to be kind of slow, and then suddenly all good. But thank you all for being here. Where are the thank yous? Thank you, Slime, for the many gift subs, and Lou for the gift subs, and Arkiditor, who is hopefully asleep now, for the gift sub as well. And ultimately, just thank you all for the chats, for follows, for company, whether you're chatting or lurking or somewhere weirdly in between, and the food talk, also the pigeon exploding talk. But I think we probably will need to get that out of our system. Maybe. I'm going to be back Thursday, 11 AM UK time. So ever so slightly later than today's stream, because I need to go to the gym Thursday morning. And otherwise I'll be back Saturday, 10:30 AM. It's going to be more of this for a while. I've got a good feeling about what spring's going to bring here. I think winter was very how winter is in life. A little bit slower, a little bit quieter. I've got a good feeling about accomplishing a lot now in my third year of Stardew, which is crazy to me. Thank you, Hannah, and thank you, Rage Factory. It's good to see you here. And thank you, Wax Angel. Have a good one, all. Let's get some raid messages up.
I'm starving!
Top one is for subscribers. Bottom one is for followers. Who are we going to raid over to? As always, we try to keep it varied. Try not to raid over to the same people all the time as much as it is really tempting. So who is around? And we'll try and keep it cozy if we can. Kind of cozy and chill. Are they going to be finishing soon? No, I think we're all good. Okay, I think we are going to head over to Azrael. We have never raided over to Azrael. A lot of you will have seen him in all kinds of other streams. He is playing some WoW Classic. As we all know, I'm a big WoW fan. I think he is new to WoW. I think that's the key thing. But if not, he's very close to new, and he's just started a new character that his community has suggested. So let's head over there. Thank you, JLuz, and thank you, Infinity, and no worries, Soul. But yeah, have a good one, all. Yeah, let's head over to Azrael. Yeah, he plays a lot of Euro Truck Sim too. But at the moment, he's been playing a fair bit of WoW. Yeah, let's say hi. Thank you for all being here, and I'll see you all Thursday. Have a good one.